looking for Keenan Webb. Has a step on the receiver, and it's good. And it's in. 5. Touchdown, Guthrie Bluejays. And the Guthrie Bluejays are state champions for the first time in school history, and they are celebrating on the field.
The following is a production of Guthrie Football, 4-time state champions.
Staley gets the snap. He's running with it left side. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Guy Staley and the Blue Jays regain the lead.
Next time that I talk to you, I will be talking to the greatest team in Guthrie High School history.
The Blue Jays are looking to add yet another gold ball made of Guthrie blue.
Ryan Dutton takes the snap, and there you have it. The 2011 Class 5A state champions are your very own Guthrie Blue Jays for the third time in school history, and they have dashed onto the field. Motion to the left side. They run to the left side with Alexander across the 5 to the 1. Touchdown! Ida Alexander. And for the fourth time in school history, the Guthrie Blue Jays are your Class 5A state champions, and strike up the band one final time.
One thing that will never be replaced is MTXE. Mental toughness, extra effort.
It's being determined to win in the face of all odds, all obstacles, and coming together as a unit to accomplish that.
Year after year, the Blue Jay offense is amongst the most prolific offenses in all of Class 5A.
Option reverse to Callens. Callens looking for throw. Wide open. Blaze Hastings. Can they connect? He does. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Reverse pass, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Strike up the band.
It's that time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard. Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band.
On the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up minds. It's time to go.
Launch authorization received.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Blue Jay Football 2022 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Blue Jay Football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, 8-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Interbank, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, Strive Wellness Lounge, and Merritt Roberts, Oklahoma Farm Bureau.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
From Ridge Runner Stadium in Grove, Oklahoma, welcome to Guthrie Blue Jay Football here on GMP TV. Welcome Friday night, second round of the Oklahoma Class 5A playoffs. The winner of tonight's matchup moving on to the state semifinals. Along with Braden Russell and Ronnie Phillips, Lance Evans, Kel Evans, Mason Russell, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. It is winner take all state semifinal edition here in the Class 5A playoffs. The Guthrie Blue Jays with a 3-hour trip up to Grove, Oklahoma, 180 miles, entered the ball game with a 9-2 overall record. Meanwhile, the Ridge Runners, the 5A4 district champions, 11-0, one of the top running backs in the state of Oklahoma. Should be a good one. Glad you're part of it here on this Friday night. Bringing my partner, Phil Nichols, and always a fun time of the season. It is a birth for the state semifinals.
Yeah, playoff football is the best kind of football, and it's a balmy 19 degrees with wind chill here, Chris. We're getting settled in. I feel good. And I know the kids are ready to get going. Yeah, absolutely. And, boy, Guthrie coming off that great victory last week over Elgin, 17-0, forcing 9 punts on 9 offensive possessions by Elgin. Meanwhile, Grove last week put 70 points on Sapulpa. And so this is a great matchup between Guthrie defense and one of the top running backs in Emmanuel Crawford. We'll talk about him early and often tonight. Yeah, Crawford kid's special. He's a speed back. He's going to, if he gets outside, very few kids in 5A are going to be able to catch him. He can flat go. I will tell you this Grove team reminds me a lot of the Elgin team in a lot of ways. You know, I mean, what they're going to try to do. The communities are all in. I mean, we've got flashing lights. We've got big sound, play music all through the game before third and fourth downs. They're all in. It's a great atmosphere.
Just a few notes. We are broadcasting outside, and the music has been going since we got here. It's extremely loud. I've watched game film throughout the last week on different broadcasts, and it's extremely loud on the music. We got everything turned down as far as we can, where it's not a distraction, but and it'll be music throughout the entire broadcast.
Yeah, there'll be music throughout, and that's all part of their atmosphere they've created here. A lot of good things going on in Grove, Oklahoma. Really nice drive over. It's a long drive, but it was a nice drive on the way over. And I'll tell you, you know, this time of year, you're playing for an opportunity to be one of the top 4 teams in 5A.
Practice Thanksgiving weekend.
Let me tell you, that's a special, special feeling. And so I know that the Blue Jay kids are ready, as these Grove kids are as well.
Absolutely. We're going to take our time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the series history. Not much. It's the first ever meeting, but more on that. We'll take a game notes a little bit later on. We'll look at keys to victory and our impact players. Take a time out. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show from Grove, Oklahoma. 9-2 Blue Jays, 11-0 Ridge Runners. Should be a good one here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Take a look at tonight's weather. It's chilly, Phil, and I did this earlier today. 24 degrees.
Well, that's a lie.
Winds. No, that's not what it feels like. Yeah. But that's the temperature. Lowest might be 16, but cold.
It is cold. It is cold, but it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be.
Well, we had built this up to be in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, we were ready to die. Yeah, we were ready to lay down our lives tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Take a look at some of the game notes coming into tonight's contest between the Ridge Runner and the Blue Jays. And, Phil, Guthrie looking to reach the state semifinals for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, that 13 year, obviously that was the last state championship year for the Blue Jays. What a fabulous one of those undefeated seasons. Had 3 of the 4 state championship teams win undefeated, 13 being one of them. You know, I think, that's a goal. I guarantee you, Coach Beebe, that was one that he wanted to get. Now, obviously he wants to get to the state championship game, but got to get to the semis so you can get to the finals.
Yeah, Guthrie 0-4 since 2014 in second-round playoff games. Looking to put it into that. Phil, last time the Blue Jays went on the road in the first 2 weeks of the playoffs, like they're in the situation tonight. Last time they won back-to-back playoff games at a true road game. You have to go back to 2009.
Yep.
Guthrie went on the road to beat Duncan 20-12, and Guthrie then went on the road Tulsa East Central, won that game 25-24, ultimately losing to Bixby 27-20 over at Pioneer Stadium.
Yeah, great run those kids had that year, and kind of an up and down year through the season, kind of caught lightning in a bottle, got to the semis. I don't think anybody expected that team to make it to the semis. Put it all together, had a great time. Of course, that first round game was when Kentrell Brothers about caused all of us to have a heart attack. But,
absolutely.
But it worked out well.
You look at District 5A2, Carl Albert, McGinnis, Guthrie, Pima, all last week 4-0. Wouldn't it be awesome if they went 4-0 this week and it was all for those teams in the state semifinals?
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's a shot.
It's possible. I think the Blue Jays and Grove, that's a pick'em game. I think Coweta and McGinnis, Coweda's going to be favored in that game, but McGinnis, a one-loss team, could definitely go in there and shock them. I think that Carl Albert Del City, that's a pick'em game. Piedmont McAllister, same deal. But how cool would it be to have all 5A2 in the final?
By the way, if all four win, it would be Guthrie, Carl Albert, it'd be McGinnis, Piedmont against each other. So, meanwhile, take a look at the Grove Ridge Runners, Phil, and they are feeling confident in this ballgame. Why not? They were 10-2 a year ago. They lost this game a year ago, 11-0 this year, fourth year to reach the playoffs, and the only team in 5A4 to win a playoff game last week. 5A3 took it to them.
Yeah. And that's been the knock on 5A4 all years. You look at the schedule. They play everybody that's on their schedule, right? Can't do anything about that. They're going to play them. They've won all 11 games. They've got 3 quality wins, in my opinion, this year. The Wagner win, the Sepulpa win, and the Collinsville win.
Bishop Kelly,
Bishop Kelly, that's right. But I think those 3 were a little step above Kelly this year. But they're going to go as Emmanuel Crawford goes, number 7. I mean, he's the speed back. He gets that edge. I think one of the things Guthrie's got to watch out for is getting him that ball out, some quick screens, some quick hits, trying to get him one-on-one out there where he can do damage with that speed.
4.46 speed. That's a little touch faster than you, Phil.
I mean, just a smidge.
A smidge.
It'd be a wire thing.
Yeah, absolutely. He wears jersey number 7, by the way. We'll talk about him and a whole lot more. Over 6,000 career rushing yards for Emmanuel Crawford.
What a career, And I was talking to some of the Grove administrators and teachers downstairs inside before we came up here. Every one of them to a person said he's a great kid. Didn't even talk about his athletic prowess. Talked about the quality of kid he is. He's got offers from the academy schools. He's got offers from Dartmouth. He's got offers from Georgetown. Very bright young man. Somebody said 32 ACT, so he's a squared away kid.
Again, just a
smidge.
A smidge above you,
yeah. If you had all 3 of mine up, I'm only 2 behind him.
Yeah, there you go. All right, take another time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Come back, talk a little bit more about this game. Still to come, our Mercy Health Report. Keys to victory, our impact players, and ultimately the kickoff. Also have the national anthem and our captains here in a little bit. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Ridge Runner Stadium, Grove, Oklahoma. Quarterfinals, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. GMP TV. Hey, before we go any further, huge shout out to Charlotte Chapel.
Oh, brought us some hot chocolate. Brought me hot chocolate.
Oh, brought you hot chocolate.
Sitting next to me, Finders Keepers.
Does she bring cups?
Oh, yeah, she's all in.
All in. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Thank you. Well, as the Blue Jays and Ridge Runners are in their locker room, boy, Blue Jays were out here moments ago warming up, and, they're looking forward to this contest. They're battle-tested. Carl Albert, McGinnis, Piedmont, Tuttle, Ponca City, all playoff teams. Guthrie has seen a very good schedule, and that can only help them out here tonight.
Yeah, I think that's what you really think about. I think of a couple things. I think about a true team when the Blue Jays, they play so well together, very disciplined team, very tough team. We were talking about this, this cold will make a coward out of some people.
Yeah.
It will. And you don't really know till you're out there. But I'll tell you one thing, I have a lot of confidence these Blue Jays are ready to go. I know the staff has them ready to go. Great shot of Ty Eaton right there, the senior wide receiver. Had a great year.
Whoop.
Yeah, pretty good. But no, I just think that, this is the kind of night where toughness and discipline is going to matter.
No doubt about that. Hayden Calvert, Jalen Harper, Isaiah Hammonds, that offensive line. Look to sustain some drives. I think it's going to be one of our keys to victory here in a little bit as Blue Jays in our locker room getting ready to go here. There's a good shot at Jalen Shelf. Had that touchdown reception last week in Elgin. Carson Wilder, always good for a couple catches, always good for multiple blocks in a ball game. So it'll be a big-time atmosphere here today with Grove and Guthrie. Don't take a timeout when we come back. Hope to have the national anthem, also captains, and all that fun stuff. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Big thank you to our great friends over at Bank First. Two great locations in Guthrie. We don't have to tell you all about Bank First. They got the website, two locations, Laverne Downey, Tina, and
great
Jill,
staff.
and Danelle, and
all
those great people over there. We thank you once again this season of supporting Guthrie Blue Jay football here, especially during our Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Coming up here in a few seconds, we're about to have our national anthem as the Grove High School marching band makes their way. We got here as they were practicing their national anthem, so it should be good here in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at our keys to victory before we get that fill. I think for Guthrie, they got to sustain those long offensive drives with the running game because that keeps number 7 for Grove on the sideline.
Yeah, you keep 7 on the sideline. That's the best defender you can have all night. And I think that is absolutely key. Get those sustained drives. We saw glimpses of that last week where they were able to put that together, especially in the second half. Really did a good job, and that will definitely be a big part of the game plan.
And we're talking about success on first down. You got Jalen Harper, you got Isaiah Hammonds, you got Hayden Calvert, you got Shelf, you got a bunch of weapons offensively.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I think, the other thing is you got to tackle. You got to come up, swarm tackle, get up in his face mask, really get physical with him. He's only 160 pounds, Chris. Get up in him, make him be physical.
Let's go downstairs for tonight's national anthem. And there is tonight's national anthem. We're going to take our final timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. When we come back, take a look at Grove's keys to victory. Also, the Blue Jay captains running onto the field and the kickoff in the 5A quarterfinal matchup. It is the Blue Jays and Ridge Runners here on GMP TV.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show continues here at Ridge Runner Stadium, Grove, Oklahoma. 180 miles, 3 hours up the road. We'll quickly go back to Keys to Victory, Phil, and take a look for the Grove Ridge Runners. And I say don't abandon the running game. Stay patient. Guthrie stops the run. You're not going to have a lot of success every play, but don't abandon number 7.
Yeah, if they're going to have success tonight, it's going to come with the legs of number 7. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And, I think the other thing, Chris, they got to get off to a fast start. They got to get out quick. I think for the Ridge Runners, they got to get out quick.
Yeah, a lot of momentum right now in Grove, Oklahoma. They got brand new facility here. They got flashing LED lights, the music. It'll be playing early and often throughout the game. A lot of excitement here in Grove, so I totally agree. Find that success early, get more confidence going that you can do against one of the best in the state against the Guthrie Blue Jays. And if you're the Grove defense, you got to stop a bunch of things. But I think it starts with number 13 right now.
He's kind of became the guy, right? I mean, of course, Isaiah struggled with injuries this year, and Jalen Harper, number 13, stepped up and really brings a whole different element to the offense. He could do so much. So, yeah, they got to stop Jalen if they want to have success.
Those are your keys to victory as the Blue Jay captains making their way to midfield. Grove captains are there. Now they'll make their way to the center of the field. We'll have tonight's coin toss. We'll see who wins that one if they elect to defer to the second half. Guthrie usually likes to have it there, and here we are. We're outside tonight, folks.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, that is us, and we are outside tonight. We are bundled up. We brought the tarp. We got 3. We only needed 1. We have the propane heater ready to go at any time, but with Miss Charlotte's hot chocolate with whipped cream, by the way. Whipped cream is here, but yeah, we're bundled up, and so if we can keep the wind down, we'll be okay here.
Yeah.
There's the good-looking captains there for the Blue Jays. Just lost the shot there. We'll hope to work with the wireless on that far sideline, but
good-looking group of seniors there. They've won a lot of football games, that group of seniors has, Chris.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And, a lot of these seniors on the football team also played baseball, went to the state baseball tournament, as sophomores. They've been to the playoffs the last 3 years. They've won road games. They've won home games. But this is a big one. They're trying to get them back to the state semifinals for the first time since 2013 as the captains. Jackson Walters, Ty Eaton, Justin Berryhill, and Landon Herzl. There's number 7, our first look at Emmanuel Crawford, this outstanding running back.
Just looks fast.
Fast, smart, humble.
Yeah. Humble young man. We watched an interview of his. Of course, a tremendous life story as well. But he's a great kid, making the state of Oklahoma proud, as are all of our Blue Jays. We've got great kids on our side of the ball. And there's one of them right there with Landon Herzl, just a great, outstanding young man.
We'll get to the officials here in a bit, but I can tell you this officiating crew out of the Tulsa Association, the large Tulsa, kind of like the Oklahoma City. Looks like Guthrie won the toss, Phil.
Yep.
So I'm guessing they're going to defer and get ready for the second half. They get the football. And we're about to get the official sign here from tonight's referee. And Guthrie will be defer. And so they will be kicking off. So Emmanuel Crawford and the Ridge Runners will get the football first to begin the ball game here in just a few moments. And we hope you enjoy the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show as now the Blue Jays get ready to come out onto the field.
Take Mercy Health Report real quick.
Yeah, real quickly, the Mercy Health Report, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is, I think we're all there. I mean, Blue Jays, for most, like we said last week, this time of year, a few dings here and there, but I think for the most part, everybody's in good shape. We got Eli back last week into action. Isaiah continues, I think, to get a little healthier every week. But Mercy Health Report from our great friends at Mercy is good overall for the Blue Jays.
And here come the Blue Jays out onto the field. The 9-2 Blue Jays trying to get to the state semifinals, somewhere they have not been since 2013. And we'll see. Again, the Blue Jays, if they can win tonight, we'll play the winner between Carl Albert and Dell City. We'll have scores throughout the entire night, not only on 5A scores, but the entire state of Oklahoma as well, as we start to get down to our Final Four and majority of those classes tonight.
All played tonight. All Friday night games this week.
Yep.
As it will be the rest of the year until you get to the finals. Have some Saturday games then.
And real quickly, Phil, take a look at the series history. There's 179 official miles. Population, Guthrie's got them on the population, 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
And then you take a look at ADM, that's average daily membership. That's 9th grade through 12th grade. Guthrie's 45th in the state. Grove's 62nd. That's the third smallest school in 5A.
Yeah, here they come.
Here's your Grove Ridge Runners.
Grove makes their way out onto the field. Out of their big G helmet off to the side of us. And it's the red G versus the blue G.
It is, yeah. It's pretty cool. We were talking about that coming over tonight. And a lot of fun down here. I love this atmosphere. I wish I was loving it from inside, Chris, where it was a balmy 72 degrees. But this is good. Great atmosphere. A lot of fun. Great crowd here for the Grove kids. More and more folks from Guthrie coming in, made the long drive over from Logan County.
Well, we are set, as you saw. Guthrie won the toss. They will kick off, meaning they'll get the ball in the second half, much like they did last week over in the victory over Elgin. So the ultimate thing to watch tonight, Phil, is Guthrie's defense against Emmanuel Crawford running the ball.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? I mean, if Blue Jay defense, I promise you all week they've been preparing for number 7. As we said, he's a speed back. He can flat go get at that sub 4.5 speed. That's real. A lot of people talk about being sub 4.5. There's really not that many that are, but he is definitely one of them. We'll get to see that speed on display here in just a few seconds.
Noah French to kick off for the Blue Jays. Guthrie kicking right to left. We are underway. Second round of the 5A playoffs. This one fielded and fumbled and dropped at the 34-yard line. And Grove will have it first down and 10.
You talk about the weather, and it is cold, and it's going to take the kids some time to adjust to that. And once they get out there and get in the flow of it, you know, I think that'll become less and less of an issue. But cold's a different animal, and it will test you out there on the field.
Grove Ridge Runners that have a talented quarterback. They have 20 seniors on this year's roster, Phil. As the first snap, they look to throw far side, and it's incomplete. About 10 yards down the field. Grove's got a good quarterback, Phil. He can throw it around and talk about Carson Trimble. He wears jersey number 9, senior quarterback. Got a couple of great receivers, number 2, Hagen Hacker, and number 15, Jackson Gaines.
Sophomore and a senior out the wide out spot. They're going to have to move it around. I think it's still going to come back to number 7 for them to have success.
Second play, second throw, near side, and it's incomplete. Benford on the coverage for the Blue Jays. So 2 plays, no Crawford yet. And you know Grove's trying to get their offensive going without their bread and butter so far.
Yeah, they're trying to set things up. That's what they're doing here. Make you respect the pass, then hopefully get something up front opened up. I guarantee you, though, Coach Woodard, Coach Beebe, everybody on the defensive staff, they know where the bread and butter is for the Ridge Runners. It's number 7.
2 incomplete passes, 3rd down and 10. Crawford on the left side of the quarterback who looks to throw for the 3rd time. Here comes the pressure, goes downfield, triple coverage, and overshoots the intended receiver by 5 yards. And Grove will go 3 and out. Phil, if you go back to last week, 10 possessions, 10 punts.
We need to keep count of that. Who knows? Maybe we can do that again this week. But with that Blue Jay defense, if they play like they did last week, it's going to be hard going for the Ridge Runners tonight. Absolutely had an outstanding performance last. They only gave up 28 yards rushing to a young man that ran for 1,600 last year and about 1,400 this year.
Yeah, just 62 total yards last week. Here's a line drive punt, Ty Eaton back, and he'll let it go past him. That's actually Jalen Harper. The ball's touched and picked up, but it looked like Jalen was pushed into the football from behind, and that's a good call by the official. I know the Grove fans do not like that, and I don't know if we have that on replay or not, but you can see Jalen got pushed into the back into the football.
Yeah, you'll see right here on the integrity heat and air replay. Now, I wish Jalen would just get away from that, but definitely pushed into the ball. No doubt. Great call. Great job on the replay, guys, up here in the booth.
Yeah, Mason Russell with that camera shot. Ronnie Phillips producing it all tonight. And here comes the Blue Jays, Phil, setting up camp at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Blue Jays are going to go out, try to establish that running game like we do every week.
Ball's fumbled. Guthrie jumps on it at the 30. It's going to be a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, good sportsmanship there by the Ridge Runners, helping Isaiah up the ground. That cold, it's a real thing, guys. It's a real thing.
Officially a loss of 4, so it's 2nd down and 14 for the Blue Jays. Calvert, quarterback, junior quarterback, will run with it on the right side. Gets to the original line of scrimmage, and he'll go across the 40 and get up to near the 42-yard line. So a good run there for Hayden Calvert, about 12 yards. Sets up a 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, very good situation being if you're the Blue Jays. Good job by Hayden. He's had a great season overall. Done a great job with his legs all year. Setting up a 3rd and 3 for the Blue Jays.
Out to that 42-yard line. Guthrie needs exactly the 45-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Home side, not completely full tonight, but a good crowd here for the Grove Ridge Runners. Harper in the quarterback. They hand it off to Isaiah, needs the 45. First guy misses, a stiff arm, and Isaiah has the 1st down near midfield.
It's fun seeing Harper and Isaiah in the backfield together. You'll see it on the integrity heat and air replay. Great job, and Isaiah just kept bouncing it out. Great stiff arm there at the end. Move the chains for the good guys.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays. Calvert off to Isaiah again, and Isaiah hitting the backfield, but able to move the feet forward for 2 yards.
Yeah, Isaiah, he does his best work between the tackles. We've seen that over the last 3 years. And that wrinkle, that added wrinkle with Jalen Harper over this season due to injuries to Isaiah, but boy, I tell you, he has really shown out.
2nd down for the Jays. Calvert will hit pause on the play here. Take a look at his offensive coaches across the way. Offensive coordinator Jason Rice and the Blue Jays with a 2nd down and 8 play. Calvert to throw, and it's over the head of Carson Wilder, incomplete. 3rd down upcoming, and Hayden and Carson just unable to really get their little in sync together. Last week, Carson was wide open in the end zone, overshot him.
Yeah, they've struggled with that the last couple weeks. They'll work through that, but yeah, I know I keep bringing this up, Chris, but don't you think this weather, this cold, right now you're seeing that effect?
Yeah, especially in the passing game. Grove 0-3 in passing. Guthrie's fumbled it once, incomplete pass. 3rd and 8. Calvert has time. Now it quickly collapses, and he's sacked back inside the 45.
Yeah, Blue Jays line just got drove off the line of scrimmage, and there were 3 or 4 Ridge runners in the backfield, causing Hayden to have a loss on the play. Yeah. Be a punting situation, obviously, here.
Loss of 7 brings up 4th down and 16.
Hayden Calvert. Back deep for the Ridge Runners, Emmanuel Crawford.
4th and 15 for the Jays. Punt formation, good punt by Calvert. Bounces at the 30 and will go sideways at the 28-yard line. And Phil, I think we might see Emmanuel Crawford run the ball in this drive.
Yeah, I think we probably got through that passing situation. I'd look for a heavy dose of number 7 on this second offensive series for the Ridge Runners. If you're the Blue Jays, you just got to be there. Swarm tackle, and that's what we'd expect. You know, you're going to free up those big linebackers and Herzl and Barnell. And, of course, Ronnie and I were talking, Chris, our safeties, man, they could come up. Great tacklers on the corners as well. So this should be a really fun matchup tonight.
Crawford on the right side, the quarterback. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Man in motion, and here is Emmanuel Crawford, and he'll be met by a host of Blue Jays, driven backwards after contact, but he does pick up 2 yards.
Yeah, Emmanuel's what you would expect to see on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Great job. 3, 4, 5 Blue Jays right there around the ball. He's going to have to earn them tonight. Of course, they're going to eventually try to get him out in space, but
yeah. And he's in there to block as well. He does a good job.
Does. Just a good football player.
Blocking for his quarterback.
Yeah. Does have a preferred walk-on at Oklahoma State, I was told tonight.
2nd down and 8. Little play action. Quarterback will keep it here. And there's Crawford blocking downfield. And the quarterback will be driven out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3. This was the Blue Jay defense. They do a great job using that sideline as a 12th man on defense. They coach that. Great job there by the Blue Jay defense.
Third and 2. From the 36, they'll throw it. It's caught on the near side, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 2 more yards needed for the 1st down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 1, Nate Benford. That pass to Hagen Hacker. Good enough for another Ridge Runner. That 1st down is brought to you by Trench Brothers.
Blue Jay defense, not going to give anything big up, nothing behind you. Make them go out there, keep the ball in front of you.
16 on the play clock. Ridge Runners to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers, a running back and a halfback. Here's Crawford trying to stretch it out. That's what he does good and gets the angle, then can run from there. Guthrie does a pretty good job of this one as he's brought down at the 45-yard line. Still a 6-yard pickup.
Now, Crawford's going to get yards. I mean, he's an outstanding running back. He's going to get some yards tonight. Key for the Blue Jay defense is bend, don't break.
Yeah.
Keep him out of the end zone. We don't care if he goes 90 yards. Keep him out of the end zone.
This one out between tackles and able to get up the midfield, spins, and he'll get into Guthrie territory at the 45-yard line. That's an impressive run.
Well, and you see his ability there. Not only is he fast, he can really just very elusive. And that's why you got to have these swarm tackles. You got to have 3, 4, 5 Blue Jays around him at all the time. He's a very talented young man.
10-yard pickup from the 45 to the 45 for receivers. Again, Grove likes to spread their offense out. That creates more gaps for Emmanuel Crawford. And Crawford likes to run between those gaps. He loves to stretch it out, put a foot in the ground, and cut it up, as we've already seen that. 1st and 10. Pass. Caught and then dropped. Even if it stays caught, it's Jacob Varnell on the play as it falls incomplete. Real quickly, as we take a replay here again, if it's caught, no big deal. It's a good tackle there, Phil.
Jacob in great position. Well played by the Blue Jay defense there. Jacob's had a great season all year. Really stepped in that starting role. Made vacant by the graduation of his big brother. Excuse me, I said Jacob earlier. Josh Varnell made vacant by his brother Jacob Varnell. Easy for me to say.
2nd down and 10. Back to the running game. There's some Blue Jays waiting on him, and great job there. Crawford able to split the defense, but just a few yards Not much there, Phil. Take a look at tonight's impact players. There it is defensively. The linebackers have got to make their impact on Crawford.
Yeah, it's all about that defensive line, freeing up your linebackers, keeping people off of them so they can run, be athletic, make plays. And when they get there, they've got to be sure tacklers. You've already seen it. Number 7, Crawford, can make you miss.
2 yards there. 3rd down and 8. Big play here for the Blue Jay defense. Grove to throw near side, caught at the 34-yard line, just enough for a first down. Hacker with the reception.
Yeah, Ridge Runners having success right now, moving the ball down the field. Like I said, Blue Jays, bend don't break. You know, games like this, you just got to keep doing what you do best, play sound defense. Try to eliminate any big plays, right? You don't want to let something big go for 30, 40 yards, but Blue Jays doing a good job overall.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. 35, a little wide receiver, and that goes nowhere. Guthrie defense all over that one there. Good job there. Eli Maroney, big 42 on the tackle.
Eli cleans it up. I think it was Landon Herzl got there first, I believe.
Yep.
Great job, Landon. And Eli comes and cleans it up. And I'll tell you, we talk about this. You know, if you have one outstanding player in 5A, man, you got a shot, right, at any ball game. And boy, they've got it with Crawford. You can see there's a real drop-off as far as this speed and overall athleticism off of Crawford.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Another throw. This one caught, but then the contact by Benford jars the ball loose. Incomplete. Hacker, the intended receiver.
Pass right there on the numbers.
Sure was.
He throws the ball well.
Yeah, senior quarterback does it well. He's got, again, as Phil mentioned, a senior wide receiver and a sophomore wide receiver as his primary targets. Does have a 3rd receiver that's pretty good as well. 3rd down and 11. Back to the running game, rolling out to his right, directing traffic. Nothing there. Throws it last second, throws it away.
Heads up play. Good job by the Ridge Runner senior signal caller. Live to play another down. Ball's on the 35. They'll go for it here,
I think they will, yeah.
Yep.
Ball's, it's going to be 4th and 11, and they need just across the 25. They need in between the 25 and 24-yard line for a first down. So we'll definitely keep the offense on the field. And so the question is, where is Crawford? And I think he's going to stay in there. I think he's going to be a blocker here, Phil.
Looks like it.
4th and 11. Throw downfield is caught and brought in for the reception right at the first down marker.
First down.
They get it by a couple of yards for the first down.
Yeah, we talk about Crawford. I'm going to tell you, this senior quarterback can get it done. It's right on the numbers. Great job. Great job by the wideout going up and get it. Good coverage right there. Ridge Runners move the chains again.
Hacker with the reception. Going to get it at the 23-yard line, so it's a pickup of 12 yards. Grove now with 4 first downs on this drive. They're getting ready to snap the ball for the 13th time on this offensive series. Remember, Grove put 70 points on the board last week in the playoffs against Sapulpa. Crawford was a big part of that. He goes across the 20. He's down at the 15-yard line, tackled by Landon Herzl.
He is so quick. He hits that hole so quick, Chris. I mean, this real explosive running back.
Picks up 7, down to the 16-yard line.
Over 6,000 yards in his career. That's a bunch of yards.
And that probably could be a whole lot more with their schedule this year. They blew a lot of people out, so he probably didn't play a whole lot in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I haven't walked 6,000 yards in the last 3 years.
2nd down play. Back to Crawford, left side. Couple of Blue Jays waiting on him, cuts it. So he's going to reverse field. Still nothing there, and he'll be brought down. And I'm telling you, folks, this is probably the first time you're watching Grove this year. That play right there has gone for several yards and touchdowns this year against other teams. And for Guthrie to be able to block it like they did on all sides is a great compliment to the defense.
Yeah, kids stayed at home, played disciplined defense. They're move the chains again. Can get one more first down, looks like, in there.
With that said, it's still a first down, but I'm telling you.
No, that's very good.
1st and 10. Grove can get one more first down inside the 5. Throw is incomplete. The receiver went in. Quarterback threw the ball to the outside. Carson Trimble, again, the quarterback.
Well played there by the defense.
Getting ready to be the 16th play of this series. Grove 3 and out on their opening drive. Guthrie stepped the ball 6 times before they had to punt the football away. Second down. Handoff Crawford, stretching, trying to outrun Varnell, cuts it again. He's hit just before the 5-yard line. They'll get him down at the 7.
Carried by Emmanuel Crawford.
He is so elusive, Chris.
Gain of 6.
Probably the most elusive back we've seen this year. Wouldn't you agree with that?
15, Travion Braxton.
I will, yes. I will, yes, very easily answer that one, yes. Third and 3. Crawford will not get the first down. He's down at the 5. So we'll see if Grove wants to go for it on 4th down or put points on the board.
I would, with Crawford, I'm going to say they're going to go for it.
Ball's at the 6. They need the 4-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 2. They'll keep the offense on the field. 23 seconds on the play clock, still plenty of time. Not sure they got started on time, but nonetheless. 4th and 2, Crawford up the middle, and it's going to depend on the spot. It's right at the first down marker.
Crawford for a short gain. This is going to be close.
That was the 18th play of this drive.
They had to get to the 2.
Did not get there. Guthrie holds. What a great job by the defense. Bend but don't break, and the Ridge Runners turn it over on downs.
That's exactly what we said we needed to see here. Great job here on the integrity heat in their replay. Crawford hits a goal. Great job right there. Trying to see, that was Varnell. I think Braden Cheney was in on that tackle as well. Great job by the Blue Jay defense.
Grove takes 7 minutes and 5 seconds off the first quarter clock, but can't do anything with it. Now Guthrie, with a great defensive stand, now has to take over from their own 4-yard line. I'll hand it off to Jalen Harper, and Harper, a couple guys miss a tackle. Harper able to get across the 5. He'll get to the 7. Great run there, just simply because you get out from inside your 5.
Now Jalen's, he's our Crawford. There's no doubt about it. He's that same type of elusive back. Doesn't have that breakaway 4-5, speed, but very quick and go get it done. Really makes people miss in tight spaces.
McAllister Buffaloes lead Piedmont 21-0.
There you go.
Second down play. Harper in the backfield. Wilder in a motion to the left side. They will run to the left side. No, Calvert keeps it. And Hayden will be down at the 10-yard line. Pick up a 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Blue Jays. This is the Blue Jay type of game. They're going to go out there and grind it and really count on those guys up front, opening holes up, and trying to get it done with their feet.
Let's make some noise.
Ball basically at the 12. They need the 14, so direct snap to Harper. Harper will have the first down across the 15, tackled down at the 18-yard line, and that's exactly what Guthrie wants to do tonight, Phil.
That's what Jalen does for you, right? He's going to get those quick yards. Outstanding job here, filing his block. Still learning how to play that running back position. Doing a great job of it. He's an exciting young man.
Guthrie tonight, Phil, does not. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, 6 seconds, now 5 seconds. We'll take our first time out of the night, 0-0. End of the first quarter, come back with second quarter action. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
First quarter in the books. No score between the Blue Jays and Ridge Runners, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Both teams had the ball twice in that first quarter. Phil, obviously, Grove majority time of possession with that one there, but Guthrie defense huge to set up this Guthrie offense on this drive here. And, yeah, it might not be points, but keep them out of the end zone. Now your turn to go down the field.
That was a big-time job. Getting that first down right there was big as well to get the ball outside of your own end zone.
1st and 10. Calvert will run across the 20 up to the 22-yard line.
By Hayden Calvert for Guthrie.
Pick up a 5.
That's what you'll see, and we'll take 5 every time. Keep the clock running. We talked about that in the pregame. That offense stays out there, keeps 7 off the field. That's the best defender we can have, Chris. And I think right now, the Blue Jays doing a good job. Just move the ball down the field.
Pick up a 4, so it's 2nd down and 6. Harper hit behind the line of scrimmage. Now forward progress will make it to the 24, so it is a pickup of a couple of yards.
Harp's always going to get a couple extra yards after contact. Runs so hard.
And he's not that big.
Not that big, but boy, he runs big. He reminds me of our great quarterback on the 02 championship team.
DeMarco Jones.
He'll always falling forward, runs hard, not a big guy, just a tough guy.
He's in the Wildcat, hands it off to Jackson Walters. He breaks the tackle at the 25. He's at the 30 and down to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs for the Jays. And Jackson Walters, he got in there last week to block. Tonight, he runs.
Jackson can do it all. He's done it all for 3 years. Does a great job on special teams. Great job on defense. Great job on offense. Boy, I tell you, what a great senior leader he is. Outstanding football player, Jackson Walters.
Walters goes off to the sideline. Do remember, Blue Jay fans know this, especially if you follow the senior group, Jackson Walters was their stud running back in junior high and freshman. They then obviously got moved over to the defensive side his sophomore year. Here's Harper. First guy misses, but 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and now 5th Ridge Runner will get Jalen at the line of scrimmage. No pickup.
Good job by the Ridge Runners there, shutting down Jalen. Tell you, the more you watch this, we said it last week in the Elgin game, they're very similar. We're very similar. Grove and Guthrie, very similar teams, what they like to do, what they're good at. Play very good defense. Going to run the ball, can throw it well as well.
No pickup. 2nd down and 10. Harper, draw play, 35. And he'll lean to the 38-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 play.
3rd and 5, very manageable. Everything in your playbook in front of you. I think the staff's doing a good job of rotating players in. Brought Jackson in, get Harper in the Wildcat situations, bring Hayden in. Hayden looks like he's trotting back on the field right now. Just a really good job of managing the kids on the opposite side of the ball.
Jays need the 43-yard line for a 1st down. Willie Clymer in at wide receiver. He's really got a lot more snaps here in the last few weeks, Phil, more so for his blocking ability.
He's earned them.
Wilder, Eaton, Harper in the backfield. Calvert to throw, sets up the screen. It is nearly intercepted, caught by a lineman. And no, that's not a lineman. That's 21 in the ball game. And that's a 1st down at the 44-yard line. Is that Thomas?
That's 21.
Blake Doles. Changed jersey.
Blake
Doles switched jerseys, and we have that replay.
60, Laird Thompson.
Look at this, Phil. I thought it was going to be intercepted right there, and it falls in the hands of Doles.
Wow.
Wow. Dangerous pass. Luck of the bounce.
Worked out.
1st and 10. Harper, first guy misses again. He'll get to the 45. Just a 1-yard pickup. That was the 10th play of the drive.
Playoff football, Chris. You're going to see a little bit of everything. And if you're going to win some of these playoff games, you're going to have the ball bounce your way sometimes on plays as well. And we saw that right there on that last play.
Grove defense so far. Bending, but not breaking, just like we saw the Guthrie defense. Yep. Remember, this drive started at the 4-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. 8 seconds on the play clock. QB1 takes the snap. He wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Goes downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Ty Eaton, really not even that close. And it brings up 3rd down.
Really lucky just to get rid of that ball and not take a big loss. Didn't catch the number of the Ridge runner right there on the edge. Look at him, boy, I tell you. That's a heck of a job just getting that ball out of your hand and down the field.
See if Guthrie will throw for it again here on 3rd down and 9. 3 receivers to the left, tied in on the right in Doles. Calvert rolling. Nobody's open, so he's going to run midfield, and he dives close to the 1st down. It depends on the spot, and they're going to come in short.
Oh,
I don't like that spot.
That's not a good spot.
Maybe less than a yard, but I thought Hayden went across the line. We'll get a replay here. Ronnie will slow it down. Look on the spot. Knee is down right there at the 1st down marker.
That's a 1st down.
There's a flag on the play.
Okay.
It goes against the Blue Jays. So nonetheless, regardless of that, that's the first play, and that is a huge penalty because now they've backed all the way up to the 28-yard line.
Had to have been a hold, right? Spot of the foul.
All right, Blake Doles, thank you, Ronnie. Blake Doles changing jerseys. He was 21. They're going to slide the offensive line number back on him. 3rd down and forever. Guthrie needs the Grove 46-yard line. A huge penalty. Calvert to throw. Downfield, has a receiver, but it's overshot by a few yards. Shelf, the intended receiver, and Guthrie will have to punt the football away.
For Guthrie, pass ball is incomplete.
We're really in a great situation. Even if we didn't pick up before that penalty, Chris, even if we didn't pick up the 1st down, we had flipped the field.
Yeah.
Now we're in that situation where it looks like Grove's going to get pretty darn good field position again.
If you're Guthrie, you have to punt the football smart tonight because Grove does put number 7 back deep to receive punts, and he's at his 35-yard line. So number 7 will be punting to number 7, but hopefully not right at number 7. It's a low snap. Calvert fields it, and it's right at Crawford. And here is his running start. He's at the 45, and Guthrie absolutely defends it well. Great job. Josh Farnell down on the tackle. Bedford was there as well.
Yeah, great coverage on that punt by the Blue Jays. Crawford's dangerous back there. Blue Jay defense going to rise to the occasion yet again.
So Grove will set up camp at their own 45-yard line. No score, defensive battle.
How are your feet holding up, Chris?
Feet are awesome.
Feet are awesome.
Feet are awesome.
I can't feel my feet, Chris.
There's boots out in the truck.
Oh, boy.
1st and 10 for the Ridge Runners. 4 wide receivers. They're just wide, so Crawford has more room to run with. Here's the pressure up the middle, and he's going to go down the sack. He goes down, getting to him. Delonte Glover, big number 5.
Boy, he's had a heck of a year all year. We've seen him at running back in his career. We've seen him down the D-line. Great job getting that big paw on him, bringing him down for a huge loss. It's like an 11-yard loss, Chris.
Closer to 12, but yeah, nonetheless.
Yeah.
His replay is working, just like that. Carson back to throw. Downfield has a man, but it's incomplete. Zach Henry help on top with Benford on the coverage.
That's a great job by Zach rolling over top and just right there, stride for stride. Good job, Zach Henry.
Yeah, Zach Henry, they're number 18. Jackson Walters, number 6. Great job, Kel Evans on the camera downstairs. All the great shots down low. And Mason Russell, Lance Evans on top here. 3rd down and 22. The Ridge Runners need the 45-yard line of Guthrie. In that big sack by Glover, really helping things out. 9 seconds on the play clock. Crawford has not touched the ball in this drive yet. Will not here either. Here's the pressure again. Running. 40, 45. He's going to get the first down. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Tackled at the 42. 25-yard pickup.
Just a great individual effort. You'll see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Pocket collapses. He just tucks it and takes off. Gave up that outside containment.
That's going to be frustrating for Coach Beebe.
Oh, big time. Had him right where they wanted him.
Yeah. Maybe another tackle for loss, maybe another sack. Maybe tackle him after 10, 15 yards, but he gets 25 yards for the first down. And here comes Crawford. Runs on the near side. Varnell there to initial contact. Jackson Walters and Landon Herzl come in to clean it up.
Good job there on that.
Perfect.
Yeah, good job. And the more you watch this, and this is what Guthrie's defense will do. They'll make somebody else have to make plays. They've done it so far. Hasn't resulted in any points, but boy, they've sure had that one long 17, 18 play drive before. And 18 play drive. And I tell you, that was, man, what a missed opportunity on that last play.
Yeah.
The play before last, I should say.
We'll see how Crawford is. Does he stay patient? Is he getting frustrated yet? We'll see how that plays on as we're already halfway through the second quarter here. Pass downfield. Receiver has a step, caught at the 10. End zone, touchdown, Grove.
Tell you what, we talk about the running game, but boy, they show they can do it through the air. Ridge Runners get on the board first.
Outstanding blocking up front. Nice teardrop pass from Carson Trill to Hagen Hacker.
Just right there. Benford was there step for step. Just a perfect pass. Great reception over the shoulder. 6 points for the Ridge Runners.
Grove strikes first here in the 5A second round. On for the PAT is the Ridge Runners, just to our left. Kick is a line drive kick, and it's good. Grove on top, 7-0, 5:24 to play till halftime. Timeout from Grove. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Kickoff from Grove, fielded by Zach Henry. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Blue Jays will have it first down and 10. As we take a look at the Blue Jays scoring summary here. Grove scoring summary, 5 plays, 55 yards, minute 26. 42-yard touchdown pass to put the Ridge Runners on the board. Scoring summary brought to you by John Vance Motors.
Real missed opportunity on defense at third and long, second and long, third and long, and just, gave out that outside containment. Picked up 25 yards, and the next play, boy, boom, on the board.
Blake Dole's changing up.
Blake Dole's back to jersey 21, so we'll play that game tonight. He lines up as tight end on the right side. Hand off to Isaiah, a little reverse to Ty Eaton, and he's going backwards. Now he cuts it up, gets to the line of scrimmage.
outstanding.
I tell you, those plays to work, many times you got to put a toe on the ground and go north and south a lot quicker than that. And well defended by the Ridge Runners. A little slow to develop, Chris. A little slow to develop.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Chris, real quick, South Point Baptist Church scoring update. Norman North and Owasso tied 7-7. Mustang over Jinx 7-3. Broken Arrow over Union 7-0. And Bixby winning big 28-0.
Few surprises there. One's not so big surprise. Calvert slaps the hands, wants to throw, throws it on the run, caught by Wilder at the line of scrimmage. He'll throw the defender down as he's tackled at the 44-yard line. So Guthrie will have a 3rd down and 6 play upcoming.
Good job picking up some positive yards there. Really, Blue Jays, you just want to see them just get a drive, sustained drive, no penalties. Move the ball down the field. 4:29 left in the first half.
And I really think it's going to take the passing game to maybe open up that running game just a little bit, just to keep Grove a little honest.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Guthrie needs midfield. Right at midfield for the 1st down. Calvert with Hammonds in the backfield. Here's the pressure. Good block by Hammonds, and Calvert's down with the sack.
I'll tell you. Go ahead, Chris.
Loss of 9.
Right now, the D line for the Ridge Runners are just getting so much push up front. Blue Jays just can't get anything going.
Well, you really got to lean on that defense one more time. Don't want to go in the locker room down 2 scores.
For Guthrie's number 7.
And it looks like Grove should have great field position here. Again, Crawford back to receive the punt. If he can bounce it away from him, that's goal number 1. Good snap. Great punt by Calvert. Crawford catches it on the run, back at his 25. Gets past one defender, another. He's down the sideline, and he's driven out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And now here's a flag. I think Carson Wilder's going to get caught for pushing and shoving after the play.
Got to be disciplined in these situations. It's easy to say you're setting up here in the bleachers, but boy, I tell you what, playoff football, you cannot make mistakes like that.
Yeah, away from the ball.
Yeah.
So, right now, balls are at about the 42-yard line. This is going to go into Guthrie territory.
Yeah.
Referee tonight, Kevin Michaeloff. Guthrie was there to bring Crawford down on the tackle. Made a great play.
Yeah.
But then you give him freebie yards.
Running backs like him, return men when he's in that return situation, they're going to make that first person miss most times. And, of course, adding on 15 at the end. Not what you want to see if you're a Blue Jay fan.
So the ball spotted at the Grove 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Your defense has to hold here in the next 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Handoff Crawford. Crawford held to the 45. They're going to give him the 44. That's for a yard, I think. But
he's not afraid to run between the tackles, Chris.
Not at all.
He is an outstanding running back. And sometimes wonder, you see those speed kids, sometimes they don't like getting in there in the middle where all the big uglies live, but he's not scared one bit. He's a tough kid.
Grove does have all 3 timeouts as we're about to go under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. It's been a fastball game so far. Grove with the 1 touchdown. Crawford runs left, cuts it. 35. Delonte grabs it. He fumbles the football. Guthrie has it at the 25. Delonte Glover.
Wow.
Huge.
What a big-time play by Devontae. And I didn't see who got on the ball. Maybe Nate Benford, I think.
Yeah.
Watch a great run here, and I tell you, big old number 5 just does not give up, and you're going to see it right here. Just strips the ball. Just an outstanding effort, and then Nate just brings it in. Boy, that's big time for the Blue Jays.
Now you have less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time to go down in the field, but more importantly, Phil, maybe you keep Grove off from going up 2 scores.
Right, and Blue Jays get the ball to start the second half.
One more thing on Crawford. I'll get to that here after this first down play by Guthrie. Calvert and Hammond's in the backfield. Wilder, the halfback. Hand off to Isaiah. Isaiah across the 30. Spins across the 35. He's down at the 36-yard line. Good run there by the Blue Jays. 11 yards for the first down. Crawford cuts back like a David Oku used to cut back.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Great running back for Carl Albert. Hammond's running the ball again, this time hit for a loss.
Nice tackle for loss.
Ridge Runner defense all night's been getting in the backfield, really getting big push up front. Tell you what, we talked about Crawford. This Ridge Runner defense, they're saying, wait a second, look at us. We can do something too. Heck of a job so far.
Loss of a couple. Second down and 12. 2:13 and rolling here in quarter number 2. It's been a very quick second quarter. Guthrie, no hurry to snap this football. 12 on the play clock. 3 receivers, 2 to the bottom of the formation. Now Eaton goes into motion. They will hand it off to Ty, trying to find the corner. 40, 45, dives across the first down marker. He has the first down at the 47-yard line.
Great job by Ty there. Keep stretching it out. You'll see good job blocking outside by Carson and Isaiah. Shelf, man, they're all just out there doing a great job blocking downfield. Yeah, great job blocking downfield by the Blue Jay receivers.
First and 10, near midfield, 3 receiver set. They fake the toss. Calvert runs between the tackles. He'll get to midfield, and he'll be pushed forward, but they will give him forward progress to the 49-yard line.
Good job. Keep the clock moving. In a good situation here. Blue Jays, I believe, Chris, have all their timeouts left as well, don't they?
They do.
Number 57, Cameron Dunaway.
Maybe got to get a little aggressive in the passing game here.
Yeah.
Minute 3, minute 2. 18 on the play clock. Calvert to throw. Don't want to take a sack, and that's what happens. So now you would certainly think Guthrie's just going to get ultra conservative, not do a whole lot here, and just go in the locker room down 7-0.
Yeah, going to have to make some adjustments up front on the offensive line right now. They're just getting manhandled. And listen, our kids have done a great job.
Does take a timeout.
Yep, took a timeout. Our offensive line's done a great job all year. They will make adjustments at half. Right now, Ridge Runners are getting the best of them. But this is a good group of kids up front, smart kids up front. They'll make adjustments at half. I want to, real quick, Chris, if I can.
Absolutely.
Trying to get some South Point Baptist Church 5A scoring update. We've got McAllister Piedmont on the board. McAllister's up 28-14. That's the second quarter score.
McAllister 28.
McGinnis 14, Coweta 0. Grove, of course, our score here 7-0. And Carl Albert up 6-0 over Del City.
Those are your 6A1 scores. And real quickly, we'll take a look at some 4A scores presented by South Point Baptist Church. Cushing shutting out Blanchard 14-0. Poto leads Clinton 7-0. Tuttle leads Wagner in a good one, 10-7. Elk City shutting out Hilldale, 16-0.
Real quick, 3A action here. Heritage Hall 21-0 over Stigler. Lincoln Christian winning 27-0. Verdigris up over Perkins, 14-7. And Metro Christian taking it to Catcha Hall, 28-0.
Third down and 17. We'll see how aggressive Guthrie wants to be. Calvert has time, goes far side, caught by Shelf at the 48-yard line. He's going to be about 5 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah. 42 seconds left. Of course, if you punt it, you're going to be punting it to number 7, who's capable of taking it to the house at any time.
12-yard pickup. Did go out of bounds. Stops the clock with 41 seconds. And I certainly think Guthrie would punt this one away. Played the field position. And remember, Guthrie only led 3-0 last week. Scored twice in the second half. Grove will not put anyone back. Grove saw Guthrie's fake punt last week. Now they'll put a guy deep. It's not Crawford, though. And Guthrie will spend a timeout. We really don't want to take a timeout. We don't want to miss any of the action here in the playoffs. And so we'll definitely get our breaks in, but we don't want to take any chances missing anything here.
This timeout is brought to you by the National Guard.
6A1 scores real quick, presented by South Point Baptist Church. Mustang take it to the Jinx, up by 2 scores, 17-3. Broken Arrow and Union tied 7-7. Same score, 7-7 between Owasso and Norman North. Bixby, after the bye week last week, shutting out Enid 35-0. Take a look at 6A2 scores.
I've got those here real quick. Deer Creek 21, Booker T 0. That's the second quarter score. Stillwater up big 28-0 over Bartlesville. Sand Springs and Choctaw. Sand Springs winning right now 2-0. Good baseball score. Muskogee up over Ponca City 12-0.
Congratulations to Ponca City. Of course, Guthrie opened up the season a victory over Ponca City, but Ponca City last week with the victory won their first playoff game for the first time since 1986.
Yeah.
Punt formation for the Blue Jays. Calvert back at his 38-yard line. Grove does not have anyone back. They don't rush the punt either. So Guthrie's going to have this field position here. Bounces out to 20. And it will roll inside the 15, headed toward the 12-yard line.
Blue Jays, 29 seconds, going to play that prevent defense. Nothing behind you. Find number 7. Nothing big. Get out of here.
Another quick first half here.
Yeah.
Like we saw last week in Elgin.
Chris, couple real quick 2A scores. We got Chandler up big over Frederick, 35-7. Idabel leading Beggs, 12-6. The Fighting Ryan Cottings down right now. Community Christian Jones tied 13-13. And Millwood beating Lindsay, 14-0.
McAllister now leads at 35-14. Of course, Piedmont last week, the victory over Midwest City in the snow. Grove will take a knee, and we have made it to halftime. Only thing separating these two teams is a 42-yard touchdown pass by the Grove Ridge Runners as they go into the locker room on top. 7-0. Take a timeout, get set for the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal house.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now.
I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33. Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure. Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick Halftime Show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Celebrate with you in the good times, and we'll stand with you in the tough.
Halftime score in Grove, Oklahoma. Ridge Runners 7, Blue Jays 0. Welcome inside the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Second round of the playoffs. The winner of this ball game to move on to the state semifinals against the winner between between Carl Albert and Del City. Phil, the only really big thing, 5-play, minute 26 drive, 55 yards, 42 of those coming in the air to Hager, the wide receiver, to give Grove that 7-0 lead. And remember, it looked like Guthrie was going to have the quarterback sacked or at least tackled for loss, even if he ran for 10 yards, even if he ran for 15 yards, but he ran for 25 for a first down, set up that touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, just one of those deals. Defense just broke down on that one play, and playoff football, there's no bad teams left. They're all good football teams. They're going to capitalize on that kind of stuff.
Working on some first half highlights here in a few moments, but if we can pull up some Class 5A scores, Phil, that kind of gives us an idea what the semifinals might look like next week.
Yeah, right now, South Point Baptist Church scoring update. McAllister 35, Piedmont sticking around. They're 21. That's the second quarter ball game. Grove, of course, 7-0 here. Del City and Carl Albert. Early in the second quarter's last scoring update had Carl Albert up 6-0. And the surprise, for me anyway, Chris, Bishop McGinnis up 14-0 over Coweta with about 3 minutes left in the second quarter last scoring update.
Coweta, the number 1 team in 5A football, undefeated, much like these Grove Ridge Runners are. So we'll see how that one plays out here. Take a look at the first half highlights, and there was 3 of them, but that first half went by so fast, Phil. But here's this. We didn't forget about this, but the goal line stand by the Jays.
Big time job right there. Great job by Varnell getting in there, and Braden Cheney as well. And here's big tackle for a loss. Number 5, boy, he's had a heck of a first half.
We love the hay bale.
We're going to see him again here in a second.
Crawford looks like a big old run here, and Dante gets his big old glove on him and then pokes it loose right there. And that stopped Grove from going in from 2 scores, Phil.
And a great job gathering the ball by Benford.
Those are your first half highlights brought to you by Integrity Heat and Air. There's your halftime score. Grove 7, Guthrie 0. So second half adjustments. It looks like Guthrie's going to have to throw the football a little bit better than they did the first half to give them a shot in the second half. Defensively, I think keep doing what you're doing.
No, defensively, it's had a busted play. I mean, that's bottom line, and nothing where we've been out of shape or excuse me, out of position at any point. Blue Jay offense has got to get something going. We're going to have to make some adjustments up front because right now, that defensive line of the Ridge Runners is winning the battle up front.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Grove 7, Guthrie 0. Take a timeout. Come back with more here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
You know, we were at break. Welcome back, Golden Chick Halftime Show. We're at break and like, okay, we got highlights done. We're up to date on our breaks. What are we going to talk about? Well, we can talk about you melting your gloves, Phil.
Well, I got a little close to the fire.
We brought a fire. If you haven't been paying attention to the high school huddle or our Facebook Live on the way to Grove, we are broadcasting outdoors tonight here in the what are we up to, 20 degrees?
I don't know, but man down.
Yeah, that's
4 fingers.
Yeah, save that. We can save that for the show.
That's souvenir.
If you want to, on our way back from Grove, we're going to do a Facebook Live. So go to Facebook, follow me, like me, nice Chris Evans, and we'll show you what's left of Phil's gloves.
That's $40 down the drain.
Yeah, those are nice gloves.
Well, they were. Oh, well.
But like a veteran, you already have backup gloves.
Yeah, they're not quite as thermal. It's going to be a rough second half for Phil. I'm afraid to get near the fire.
I can tell you the fire. Yeah, we're broadcasting outdoors. Miss Charlotte Chapel brought us some hot chocolate with whipped cream.
With whipped cream, lifesaver.
Unbelievable, and that everyone has taken advantage of that. And we brought a little. What's this? A fire? What's this thing?
Well, it's a safety hazard.
Yeah,
what it is,
that's what it is. It's extremely warm, though.
It's Ronnie's.
Yeah, and it is saving us. We were strong until halftime.
Well, almost killed. Oh, no, we gave in, and then I almost died.
We're going to have to hear about this one for a while.
Oh, it's going to be a couple weeks.
Well, of course, when you stick your hand in there, Phil.
Well, I was trying to get a little close. It was my own fault.
I mean, I'm this far from it, and I'm feeling it pretty good right here.
Well, yeah, it's pointing right at you. How'd that happen?
Well, you pointed it over here, so.
Chris wins again.
Grove wins this first half, 7-0.
Yep.
So the second half plans out here. We're about 7 minutes away from kicking off this second half action, and we appreciate everybody following us here. And it's unknown if Guthrie should win tonight. It's unknown if we'll be on GMP TV next week. We, as the NFHS Network, has the rights to all the playoff games. We're granted permission to broadcast here on GMP TV during the playoffs. So there's a chance this might be our last broadcast on GMP TV. But, you know, if there's a Guthrie game and it's a state semifinal game, we might have an inside track to call that game, but it would be for the NFHS Network.
Well, I'll make some calls.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the person to call, and he's fairly reasonable. There's times when he's unreasonable. Some would say a little bit of an instigator, but I'll make a call.
Mr. Chappell makes those decisions?
Oh, Mr. Chappell's a good man.
Yeah.
No, it's not him.
Not him. All right. But anyway, if this is our last broadcast, big thank you to all the great fans out there. It's really been a rewarding season.
It has, and Ronnie and I were talking about it, you know, great ball game here. It's anybody's ball game. These kids have won so many football games. This senior class has been involved in a lot of big wins. Really done a great job. And I'll say this, there was a few years there, but boy, I tell you, it didn't feel like Blue Jay football. I'm not talking about wins and losses. I'm just talking about some of the stuff on the team. And I thought the staff did a good job of pushing through that, maintaining the disciplines that they teach every day. And this senior group was that first class that kind of stood up and really took that ball. And when I think, I'm proud of this team. This is Guthrie football through and through, and it's good to see.
Grove leads it at halftime 7-0. Take a timeout here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Ridge Runner Stadium. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on GMP TV. Great crowd on GMP TV. We appreciate you checking us out each and every week. I saw Amsterdam. Gary Makers in Amsterdam checking us out.
Amsterdam, Texas?
No. NL.
The real Amsterdam.
The real one, yes.
That's a very fun place.
Just now being able to go through some of our comments. Greg Gibson, thanks for doing the game. It was a long drive. It was a little about 3 hours. Not too bad there. Hope the heaters are fired up for you guys. Not too late to have a spicy gummy, G of Guthrie. Appreciate that.
Oh, boy.
There's our Amsterdam comment there. Y'all didn't wear your new hats. You got on Wednesday. Ronnie's got his hat on.
Yep.
Mine's in the studio. I forgot to grab that. Okay, O'Callaghan, Battle of the G, got my money on Grove winning. So far, you got your wish, 7-0. Vermont had its 3 state championship games last weekend. Thank you, Jen, for that update. And it's hard to operate this in the cold, so I apologize here. And Luke Young says they got to have a much better second half. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
True Bird, Phil needs to go to the Ducks Unlimited banquet and get new gloves.
Well, you know what? When is the DU banquet?
That's a good question for True Bird. Help us out, True Bird.
Yeah.
Jen Stepp, you guys have done a terrific job this year. Thank you. Well, thank you, Jen. That's very nice of you. There's Luke's comment. Need a big Blue Jays second half. Let's go, boys. Andrew says Guthrie's got this. See what the second half has in store. Hope you're right, Andrew. Benita Burleson, so thankful for all your crew. You can watch way down somewhere warmer down in Texas. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, thank you, Miss Burleson, and happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Larry, saw you at South Point Sunday. Yes. Sure, we will be there. South Point Baptist Church.
Real quick, South Point Baptist Church scoring update, Chris. We got a few here. Choctaw getting on the board, 20-9 over Sand Springs now. Booker T, Washington losing to Deer Creek, 6-28. Stillwater winning big over Bartlesville. Everybody saw that one coming, 42-0. And Muskogee up only by 12 over Ponca City at the half, Chris.
Take one final timeout here. When we come back, it's second half action between the Jays and the Ridge Runners. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Welcome back, Ridge Runner Stadium, Grove, Oklahoma. 3 hours away from Guthrie, America. 179 miles if you're counting at home. And when we drive through Tulsa tonight, we're halfway home, Phil.
Oh, boy. I don't like that.
Well, do you like this? Justin Fortney says, enjoying from our warm living room this week. Good work, crew.
Yeah, I always appreciate my second favorite hippie in the whole world, Justin Fortney. Married way over his head, sweet Amanda. Got a beautiful child. One of my favorite families in Guthrie.
Absolutely. Eli Fortney and the cross-country team had a tremendous season, boys and girls. Both teams are making their way to the sidelines. We're about set for second half action. Phil, your thoughts on what Guthrie has to do in the third quarter and the fourth quarter and what they ultimately have to do to advance to the next week's state semifinals with a victory?
Well, I think it begins up front, right on the offensive line. These kids have to make some adjustments. Give number 7, Hayden Calvert, an opportunity to throw the ball. I think Blue Jays are going to have to throw the ball to set up the run. And then the defense just needs to keep doing what they're doing. They've had a good ball game outside of that one busted play. But I'll tell you what, great ball game here in Grove, Oklahoma. But the Blue Jays got to get it going through the air, I think, to get the win.
Do remember Guthrie won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they will get the football to begin quarter number 3. Again, trailing this one 7-0, and Grove had an 18-play drive, and they've had a couple of long drives in this one, but that's when Guthrie had that goal line stand on that 18-play drive. But we'll see. Third quarter action about underway here. Thank you again. Hope you enjoyed the Golden Chick halftime show as we are now set for second half action. Ridge Runners spread across the 35-yard line. Will be kicking left to right on your screen. Jays need a big half to advance. This one's kicked deep from the 21-yard line. Quickly to the 30. That's Jalen Harper across the 35, and Guthrie have pretty good field position in around the 37-yard line.
Joe, we talked about it, Chris. I think we're going to have to establish a passing game, get some things. It doesn't have to be necessarily downfield. We just got to get them to respect that passing game a little bit, open up opportunities for Jalen Harper, Isaiah Hammonds in the backfield, and as well as Hayden running the ball.
Yeah, Grove's done a good job scouting this Blue Jay offense and what they saw last week, because Guthrie's done exactly what they were trying to do last week and did against Elgin. But we'll see what the third quarter has in store. Here comes junior quarterback Hayden Calvert, senior running back Isaiah Hammonds in the backfield to begin the third quarter. Shelf into motion, they'll hand it off to him, and he's going to be thrown down for a loss.
Just getting beat off the line of scrimmage, Chris. Yeah. It's just that simple. Going to have to make some adjustments. Figure out a way to keep the defensive line of the Ridge Runners out of our backfield. We don't have time to get anything developed. Sure not going to be able to throw the ball if we don't figure that out.
Loss of 6 on the play. Second down and 16. Eaton into motion left to right. Calvert steps up, throws it on the run, has a man caught. It's Eaton, and he has a first down into Ridge Runner territory down at the 47-yard line. Good job of Calvert of keeping the play going.
Outstanding job by Hayden. You'll see it on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. He's going to step up. Pocket collapses, steps up, delivers a perfect pass to Ty. He picks up the first down.
20 official yards as Calvert puts pause on the play. 23 seconds on the play clock. Yeah, Calvert, great job throwing it on the run. Guthrie in Ridge Runner territory. Haven't been there too often tonight. First and 10, Calvert on a little draw play. And he goes across the 45, lunges to the 40-yard line. They'll give him the 39, so he picks up 7 yards.
Yeah, good job by Hayden running the ball there. And going to have to have quick hits, I think, Chris. I think this defensive line of the Ridge Runners just very big group. If you look down there, very good-sized group and very quick off the ball.
2nd and 3, a little flea flicker. Guthrie has a man open. Can they get him? It's Clymer, and it's caught at the 10 to the 5, touchdown! Willie Clymer from 48 yards out, put the Blue Jays on the board.
Great job there, Willie Clymer. Boy, makes me happy seeing Willie get that touchdown reception. He scored one a couple weeks ago that came off the scoreboard due to a penalty. Senior Willie Clymer with the great catch. Junior Hayden Calvert, perfect pass. Great job, Blue Jays, and what a job calling up the offensive plays by Coach Rice, offensive coordinator.
Calvert took the snap, gave it off to Hammonds. Hammonds gave it back to Calvert. Calvert got Clymer in stride. Perfect pitcher pass. Blue Jays on the board now. Blue Jays trying to tie it up 7-0 or 7-7. Noah French on for the PAT. Snap, hold, kick, up. And it is good. We're tied in the second round of the playoffs, 7-7. Timeout from Grove. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
A little razzle-dazzle for offensive coordinator Jason Rice. Put the Blue Jays on the board in the third quarter. We'll have the replay and the scoring summary here in just a few moments after this S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Well drawn up play. We talked about how aggressive the Grove defense has been against that run. Same thing happened there, but Isaiah give it back to Calvert. Here's a little squib kick across the middle, keeping away. And here's the return. It'll be out. Jackson Walters will tackle out near the 42-yard line. Let's take a look at that flea flicker here, Phil, that puts the Jays on the board.
Yeah, the integrity heat in their replay. Great job. You're going to see Hayden that steps into a perfect pass. Willie Clymer well behind the defender, secures the catch. Golden goalpost, Blue Jays on the board. Talked about Willie. He's earned those snaps. He's worked so hard in practice. Does a great job. His second touchdown of the year for senior Willie Clymer.
Willie did not play a year ago, came back out for a senior year. 7-7 ball game. Here's Emmanuel Crawford's first carry of the second half. It's a good one as he spins across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Pickup of about 4 yards.
He just, everything he does feels like it's getting ready to break.
Every time.
You know, it's just, and you're spot on earlier in the first half when you said he reminds the way he cuts of David Oku. Of course, Oku, all he did was play in the NFL. Pretty darn good running back out of Carl Albert High School, but he does cut like him.
5 yards. You know, it reminds me, there's a little pass, far side, caught, and then drop. Great stick on the far side to jar that one loose. Benford, boy, he has been so good at that right quarterback spot.
Hope we got that on the shot. I don't know if we did or not, but you'll see Nate come roll. Great shot, Kel Evans. Excellent job. That's a great shot.
Now it brings up a 3rd down and 6 play. Can the Blue Jay defense get him off the field? Here's the pressure. He's forced out of the pocket. He's already had a big long run. The quarterback, he has another first down as he goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Good read there by the quarterback.
I tell you, that young man can get it done with his feet. He's exceptionally quick and big pickup again.
Trimble gets it to the 43-yard line. Good for a first down. You know, it takes me back. Willie Clymer with that play there. It takes me back to Corbin Crockett and that Tall Sea Central game so many years ago. You don't expect those guys to make huge plays in playoff games. Trimble goes downfield, has a man wide open, caught the 5 into the end zone. Then it's fumbled, and it's going to be ruled incomplete. Incomplete.
Wow.
Incomplete to Jacob Gain.
Was up a little hobbled as well.
Second down and 10.
No.
Pass caught. First down and more. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown Ridge Runners. This one stands.
Touchdown Jackson Gain. Carson Trimble with Jackson Gain.
Not much to say about that for the Blue Jays. Just gave it up.
And I apologize, I did not see it, so I'll see it for the first time here on the replay.
It's a good pass. Just outran everybody. A lot of speed on this Grove team.
43-yard touchdown pass. Here's the extra point as it splits the uprights. Grove regains the lead, 14-7. 9:09 playing quarter number 3. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Cheeseburger. You got it. There's nothing to cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the 2 of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Here's the kickoff. Here's the return from the 25-yard line. 30, 35. And Blue Jays have a 1st and 10. Let's go back to that play that was ruled incomplete. I think this one's here, Phil. We think maybe he caught the ball at the 5 as he makes a couple of steps here. Makes the catch there. Turns. 1, 2. Here comes another 3 steps, and then it's fumbled right there into the end zone. Guthrie recovered that one in the end zone. It was ruled incomplete.
Oh, no,
Actually,
went out of
bounds.
Yeah.
So, resuming action here. Calvert across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Hayden Calvert with 8 yards on the carry.
By number 7, Hayden Calvert.
So we thought Guthrie recovered in the end zone, but he got kicked out.
Yeah.
So.
Hayden Gain.
We were talking about that during the break and wanted to make sure we had it all cleaned up.
So in that, though, since it goes out of the back of the end zone, it's a catch, it's a fumble.
Out of bounds. So would it be?
I don't know.
Guthrie's ball at the 20-yard line, I would think. Here's a play, and Guthrie goes back a yard. So here comes a 3rd down and 3 play.
Defensive line.
3rd down and 3. Blue Jays really just
led by David Cox. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Blue Jays.
3rd and 3, ball's at the 44. Jays need the 47. Harper, Wildcat, 45. And it'll depend on the spot. And he's going to come in about a yard shy of the 1st down. So now you have a decision here on 4th and 1.
Big decision.
Picked up 2, needed 3. In this day and age, Phil, a lot of teams on 4th down are now going for this.
Looks like the Blue Jays will.
Just need a yard. Harper's in there at the Wildcat. He does take the snap, hands it off to Jackson. 1st down and more across midfield in the territory of the Ridge Runners. He's down at the 48.
That's a gutsy call right there. I don't care how many people are doing it or not, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's a gutsy
It's one thing
call.
when other teams are doing it.
Right.
When your team's doing it, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different feeling, but, man, Jackson comes up big. That O-line comes up big. Move the chains.
Second big run for Jackson tonight. Back to the bread and butter with Harper across the 45 down to the 44 as he picks up 4 yards.
Yeah. We'll take that. Just keep the ball moving forward. Just feel like Jalen, we just is due to break one,
He runs well between the tackles for 4 or 5 tough yards, sometimes 10 yards, but not that 20, 25, 30.
Right.
Harper on the right side. Runs into his own lineman at the 40. Lunges near the first down marker. Might be about a half of a football shy of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah. 3rd down for the Blue Jays. I don't see a spot on it yet. 3rd and, what, about a yard?
Half a yard.
Yeah.
3rd and short, Ridge Runner fans.
Obviously 4-down territory here if you don't get 3rd down. Harper, right side, 1st down, and plenty more. Spinning across the 35, stays on his feet. He's down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards for Jalen Harper. Move the chains.
Well, I tell you right now, this ball game sure and disappointing, Chris. We're having a heck of a good one, and Jalen does a great job again dragging people, getting those extra 2-3 yards every time.
Jays quickly to the line of scrimmage. 27 on the play clock. They work quick. They hand it off to Jackson. Jackson breaks the tackle, and Jackson gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Got confirmation from my favorite former offensive coordinator, Scott Mick. He said on that play and through the end zone, be Guthrie's ball on the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep. Thanks, Coach.
If that was ruled a catch, it was ruled incomplete. We have frame by frame. We're able to see that.
Yeah.
And it looked like, I thought at the time, was a catch and a fumble, but nonetheless, it's a bang-bang play down on the field for the Stripes. Little in around to Jalen Shelf, trying to get the inside edge, cuts it again. He has a big room as he cuts it again to the 20. Another cut to the 15. He's still on his feet. Run, little guy, run. He's into the end zone. A highlight reel of a play for Jalen Shelf.
Wow, what a job by the senior Jalen Shelf. I'll tell you, that is an incredible effort by Jalen. Just refuses to be denied. Great cutback. I don't know if we got it all on the replay. It was a lot of stuff going on there. We get the kiss from Jalen, cut off the field. Great job, Blue Jays back on the board.
Shelf. He had a huge touchdown last week against Elgin. Another big one here tonight in Grove. Now Noah French on to tie it up at 14-0. Looks like Grove was off sides. No flags. No flags, and the Guthrie coaches are upset, and rightfully so.
Wow.
We have that replay.
With 5:16 in the 3rd, Ridge Runners 14.
We'll keep it here.
13.
I thought they had jumped it.
That was. Let's see that.
We'll try to get that loaded up again. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Coach Bibby wants an explanation. I thought it was.
Right here.
Scores of interest. McAllister.
Can't tell from that angle, but I do not think he was offsides, Chris. You look at it there in slow-mo.
At half. Also at half,
Ball's gone.
Ball's gone right there.
I think they got it right.
Yeah, it's close.
Yep. They got the angle. We sure don't.
Yeah. That's a big block there to keep the game in the lead for Grove, 13-14. But we'll take a look back at that highlight run by Jalen Shelf to get the Blue Jays within a point, 14-13. Little end around here, Phil.
Well, look at the effort. I mean, just breaks it out. You think, okay, they've got him. Nope, I'm going to cut it back. Great job blocking down the field by the Blue Jays. And then right here, Jalen just refused. A little assist from Big 67. Man, what an effort by Jalen.
14-13 with the block extra point. I thought they got in there early. The Guthrie coaching staff obviously got that in early. We had the benefit of the replay, and it looks like a clean play by Grove.
Looked like a clean play.
This is a good championship officiating crew. Ball's live. Grove picks it up so dangerously there. And now here's a return, and Guthrie will do a good job of stopping the Grove run back, and they'll be tackled at the 34-yard line. Well, Phil, we didn't get a whole lot in the first half as far as offense and excitement, but plenty of it here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they've opened it up in the second half, and I'll tell you what, exciting ball game in this second half, as you said, Chris. games like this, you make those mistakes, blocked extra point. Boy, I tell you, that come back and haunt you. But, man, right now, I don't think we're done seeing scoring on either side for the evening. Could be setting up a situation where maybe go for two. You know, a lot of stuff coming out. Everything you'd want in a playoff football game.
So here come the Ridge Runners back onto the field offensively, led by Emmanuel Crawford, jersey number 7 on the left side of the quarterback. They'll toss it to him, looking for a crease, and Jackson Walters will throw him down at the 40-yard line to pick up a 5.
Good job by Jackson, coming from that backside.
Crawford for a gain of 5 to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Ridge Runners.
Guthrie, A+ so far on Crawford. He's had a couple of big plays, but nothing humongous. But that's what scares him. It can happen at any given time.
Anytime. Kid can break one at any time. But they have, the Blue Jay defense so far has done a great job containing him. Good shot of Nico Pena, just a junior.
Grove quickly to the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down and 5. They'll toss it to Crawford. Guthrie had it blocked for a moment, but Crawford picks up another 5 yards, and he'll have the first down at the 45.
I know we keep saying he's just so quick, and I'm sure you can see that on your TV screen, but boy, I tell you, live, it is impressive. He covers ground quick.
I think Grove right now in the third quarter up by a point. I think right now they'll really rely heavy on Crawford, try to get him into a flow of things, give him the football 5 out of 6 times, 9 out of 10 times, get him in a rhythm, because if he runs out of 9 out of 10 times, he's liable to break one big.
Absolutely.
I think you lean on him right now.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Ridge Runners. Easier said than done with this Blue Jay defense, though. Back to throw. Going downfield, one-on-one. It's caught at the 25 and out of bounds. Bedford was there step for step.
Just got turned around.
Got turned around.
Just, another pass right there where it needed to be.
That 28-yard pass, good enough for another Ridge Runner.
Big 28-yard reception.
First down brought to you by B&B.
Sit on this is that extra point again. And great effort by the Ridge Runner on blocking that extra point. I think, like you said, Chris, that was a clean play.
1st and 10. Crawford right side stretching. Guthrie does it a great job as he'll get maybe a couple of yards. It'll turn right here in a second, but it's...
Is that why my replays aren't playing?
Yeah. Shouldn't be. There it is. Okay, we're back. We're back live. We're dealing with the internet. We're fighting with it. There's a throw into the end zone, broken up nicely. Good job there by the Blue Jay. Was that Zach Henry? It was Zach Henry.
Yeah.
And we are working strictly off our hotspot tonight, so if it freezes, just bear with us. It'll come back eventually. It looks like we dropped a couple times, but able to rebound here fairly quick. So I don't think he missed a whole lot there, but it was an incomplete pass. And now Grove will have a 4th down play, 4th down and 8. Ridge Runners need the 15-yard line. Can the Guthrie defense stop one more time? Here we go, 4th down play. Here's the pressure. Trimble forced out of the pocket. Will he run for another first down? He will not. And the Grove Ridge Runners will turn it over on downs. The Blue Jay defense flexes their muscles, and they'll let the offense come back onto the field.
Yeah, big-time job by the Blue Jay defense there. 25, Nico Pena in there on the stop. Blue Jay offense has shown that they can throw the ball here, Chris, in the second half. And tell you what, the Blue Jay defense, I tell you, just week in and week out, just always show up when they need to.
So the Blue Jay offense comes back onto the field. They'll take over from their own 19-yard line. Here in the third quarter.
This Grove, Tire Grove team, very disciplined ball club. You can see that, well coached. Just a really good football team.
After the penalty, 2nd down and 5. Hammond's in the backfield. Bad snap. Calvert, ball still loose. Grove's trying to pick it up and score. Ball still loose, and Grove has it. Guthrie turns the football over. Both teams now have turned the football over, but Guthrie turns it over inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you, That's tough. Didn't even see who turned that ball over there.
I think it looked to be a poor snap.
Yeah.
Outstanding field position.
Grove will have it at the Guthrie 16-yard line.
Yeah, Blue Jay defense really being called upon here to come up in a big, big way. We'll see if they're up for the task.
So the defense back on the field. Trimble, the quarterback. Crawford on his right side. 1st and 10. It's a high snap off to Crawford. Filling it. Varnell on the tackle along with Herzl, but he gets to the 10-yard line.
Manuel Crawford for a gain of 7.
See, those are the kind of plays, that just happens,
Landon Herzl.
Find yourself up against, you're back against the wall, deep inside right at the 10-yard line. Just a minute 30 left. Clock running in the 3rd quarter. See what the Blue Jays can hold.
Second down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup. Trimble hands it off to Crawford. Crawford at the 5. And it looks like he has just enough for the first down, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Ridge Runners.
8-yard gain by Manuel Crawford, tackled by number 5, Delonte Glover.
A lot of football left.
8-yard carry.
These kind of games, these turnovers are so critical in these kind of games.
Especially at your 16-yard line.
Yeah, just a tough deal for the Blue Jays.
So now you're thinking, still got an entire 4th quarter to play, and there's still a lot of football to play, but now the 2-point, you got scored, then a 2-point conversion, assuming Grove scores here. Still a lot of scenarios left out here. 1st and goal. Trimble to throw. Crawford's covered up. He throws into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ridge Runners.
Touchdown, Jacob Gaines.
Good job by the Ridge Runner quarterback, just giving himself time for the play. Finds his kid in the middle. Perfect pass. Good catch.
Good job there because Crawford was the first option.
Yeah.
Was the first option on that one. Was covered up nicely, but Trimble does a good job of staying patient, looking. Finding his man. Here's the extra point. This is a big one for Grove. It's a line drive, and it is no good. No good. So remains a touchdown game, 20-13. 36 seconds left in quarter number 3. Timeout from Grove. This Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
It's cold.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Our camera guy got caught over by the heater. From the 21-yard line, Harper, first guy misses. This could be big if he can get the edge. There's a 30, big block. He's at the 40, 45, and Guthrie will have great field position with 24 seconds left here in quarter number 3. And turnover results in 6 points, not 7, which is a big deal. Clock is still running. They're losing a lot of time. Clock has not stopped.
Why has the clock not stopped?
And they're not going to get a playoff.
What?
Now they're going to, the officials just now seeing this.
Hey, tell that side judge there should be 20 seconds.
They're going to put 12 seconds back on the game clock. Whether I think our crew up here says should be 20 seconds, but really, guys, if it's 20 or 12, it's one play.
Same play.
It's one play.
Yeah.
Boy, Phil, it's not the biggest of all drives, but if you can go down and tie this one up,
pretty big.
You feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Perhaps the final play of the quarter. There's a toss to Isaiah. Boy, Grove plays good defense too, Phil. Isaiah never cuts it up, and he's going to be hit for a loss. He gets to the 42-yard line, loss of 2, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. Ridge Runners and Blue Jays, a little bit of offense comes alive, but now we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. The winner moving on to next week's state semifinals. We'll get set for fourth quarter action. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
3 quarters in the books here in Grove, Oklahoma. Welcome back, Ridge Runner Stadium. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Second down and 12 for the Blue Jays. Now moving left to right on your screen. Calvert, little quick pass, caught at the line of scrimmage. First guy missed. There's a flag. And Shelf's going to be called for a block in the back as Harper's able to get to the 47. Everybody in Grove saw that one.
Just a little late getting there on the block. Couldn't quite get that helmet in the front.
Yeah. For the most part, it's been very clean both ways when it's come to penalties this evening.
Yeah.
And so we talked about Guthrie needed to throw the ball in the second half, and they've done it.
Yeah, they have done a great job, and I'll tell you, they're just coming up big right now. What a ball game, back and forth.
As expected, Grove undefeated, 11-0, 70 points last week over Sapulpa. Here's Isaiah, a good, healthy run for Isaiah as he's down at the 24-yard line. 7 good yards for Isaiah, one of his better runs of the night.
That's Isaiah's game, between tackles, making people miss. He'll pick up 5, 6, 7, then bust one. Good job by the senior running back.
Jays hurry to the line of scrimmage. 25 seconds on the play clock. Calvert will keep this one, and he'll lose a yard. And he doesn't think he was down. Both of the officials said he was down. We'll see if his knee was down. Calvert got up like he was not down. Internet cut out for a second, and if it cut out and you missed that touchdown, we will have it, I promise you. We're fighting through the internet tonight. Guthrie showing that they might go for 2 here. If the internet buffed out, we will have the highlight for you. We apologize. Guthrie going for 2. Calvert to throw for 2. Flags.
False start.
20-19. Guthrie electing to go for 2. And they jump, and now Noah French will come off for the long PAT. Gutsy call there, Phil. Now, if you kick the extra point here, and that's a,
We might have saved us from ourselves.
The passing game is working.
Yeah.
Obviously, You work on it all week, you feel good about it. So this is a 25-yard extra point. Guthrie jumped again, Phil.
Yeah.
Right guard jumped. We're going to talk about it. Good officiating crew as well. You want to make sure you get everything right, but I was looking right at it, Phil, as the right guard for Guthrie jumping.
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh, they got the defense first. So now, do you think 2 again?
Oh, boy. I'm getting too old for this.
Do you think 2 again?
Well,
I think you kick it, Phil. I think you kick it.
Yeah, I think you do. Of course, you got to make sure. They've already got 1 tonight. Got to get a helmet on the guy in front of you.
Ball's at the 4, so a yard longer than the extra PAT. Nothing too dramatic, you wouldn't think. Noah French on for the PAT to tie it at 20 all. Extra point, line drive, and it is no good. 9:40 play in the fourth quarter. Grove 20, Guthrie 19. Timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays with the touchdown, extra point, no good though, so Grove remains on top 20-19 as we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services. Take a look at that touchdown here by the Blue Jays, Carson Wilder.
Yeah, great job. Protection up front, perfect pass. Carson brings it in.
Snuck it out of the backfield, Phil.
Yeah, that's a great catch there. Great pass and catch.
Blue Jays to kick this one off. Boy, anytime you have a 2019 ball game and you're in the fourth quarter, both teams will look back at this tomorrow and go, man, we had that chance, they had that chance. This one's kicked off. 28. This could be dangerous. Good job, special teams. Well done there, as they'll get out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ridge Runners. It was 7-0 at halftime. Guthrie with 3 touchdowns. Grove with a couple touchdowns. Couple missed extra points in this one as well. Guthrie missed an extra point, had an extra point blocked. Grove also missed an extra point. So that's how you get to 20-19. And
cold weather.
Cold weather, and even the internet is not liking the cold weather up here. I'm trying to keep the phone warm. I don't know if that has anything to do with the internet, but I'm trying everything to make sure.
Don't get too close to Ronnie Cedar.
We'll stay on the air, so apologize. Stay with us. We're working with it. 1st and 10 for the Ridge Runners. Blue Jay defense called on once again. Trips receivers to the bottom of the formation. Ball's on the far hash mark. Trimble to throw on the far sides. Caught at the 40. Benford with the tackle immediately. 5-yard pickup.
Great job there. This game is flying by.
Tackled by number 1, Nate Benford. Good for a gain of 5.
Winner of this one plays the winner between Carl Everett and Dell City. Right now, Carl Everett leads that game 13-0 over the Dell City Eagles in that big mid-Dell matchup. Of course, Dell City, Midwest City making their way down to 5A this year. Second down to 5, 9 minutes to play in the ball game. Trimble, shotgun snap. Looking far side, here's the pressure, throws it away. Good job there. Applying the pressure, several Blue Jays, including Dante Glover and Trayvon Braxton back there. Nico Pena, Jackson Walters as well.
Yeah, great job by the Blue Jay defense getting pressure. Well, I tell you, both teams struggling with the kicking game in the second half. Makes you wonder, you get down there deep, late in the game. You're on the 12, 13-yard line.
Right now, for either team, I think you're going to keep the offense on the field.
I think you probably will.
3rd down and 5. Another big play. Ridge Runners need the 45. Can the defense stop yet again? Trimble to throw. Looks near side. Looks far side. Now scrambles. Goes downfield, and it's incomplete over the head of the intended receiver. And the Blue Jay defense once again holds as the punting team for the Ridge Runners come onto the field.
Yeah, great job by the Blue Jay defense there. Nate Benford, boy, I tell you, he's just done a great job all year. Good shot of head coach Kelly Beebe there.
And you got to look at this field. Think about this as well. Grove has had many, many blowouts in their 11-0 record. Guthrie's had games against Tuttle, had games against Bishop McGinnis. They've been tested in late games, so we'll see if that plays a factor at all. Here's a punt. It'll bounce at the 32, take a small Grove bounce, and Guthrie will have it at the 27-yard line. 8:37 left in the ball game here in the 5A second-round playoffs.
36-yard punt by Corey Martin.
Guthrie right now very balanced offensively, running and throwing the football. So right now Grove's defense has to pay attention to everything right now.
Yeah, this is one of those that comes down. Starting to feel like who gets the ball last. Feeling a little bit like that, one of those kind of ball games. Blue Jays, boy, you got to feel like with 8:37, boy, you'd feel good if you go down here and get some points.
Harper in the backfield with Calvert. I'll hand it off to Jalen, ready to break a big one at any given time as he'll get to the 35-yard line. Again, lunging forward every time, that time for 8 yards.
He does a great job. Tough kid.
Carried by number 13 off the right.
Smart football player, too. I mean, he's really, and the other thing, you just don't see him make mistakes.
He's a junior. 4 men in front for the Ridge Runners. Calvert puts the pause button on the play here for a second. Still 25 seconds on the play clock forever there. Guthrie not huddling here with 3 receivers. Harper gets the call again, and Grove was ready for that one.
Yeah.
As he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 2 for the Blue Jays, 9-2 on the season. Good look there at Jalen Shelf coming into your screen. Blue Jays make massive changes here.
Number 58,
as they
Scott Cox.
go with their heavy set with the offensive line. Tells me it's going to be a running play. Jackson Walters is in there. 2 plays for him, 2 first downs. He's going to be in there to block. Jalen cuts it. Going to be close. At that spot right there, that's a first down with that referee marking. He's saying it's a first down without even looking. And the Jays will move the chains.
Boy, I tell you what a football game, Chris. You had it everything you'd want to see in a game.
Tackle made by number 57, Cameron Dunaway.
Fresh set of downs. No hurry here. You can love a 7-minute drive here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Harper, left side, 40, stiff arm, runs over defender at the 45, out near the 9-yard. They're going to mark him right at the 45, so another 8 yards. One of our keys of victory, Phil, success on first downs. That opens up the playbook on 2nd and 3rd down.
Yeah, allows offensive coordinator Jason Rice to dial up some great calls. He's done it the whole second half. See what they do here.
Officially 8 yards, so Grove jumped off sides. That's going to be a first down on the penalty. And by the way, I just got a good look at the official here, the white hat. This is one of the top officiating crews in the state.
Yeah.
These guys, he's bundled up. I haven't get a good look at him. This is one of the big time Tulsa official crews that you see every year. Harper hitting the backfield, breaks that, and luckily somehow picks up a football, not even a yard, but a football. Just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just sheer effort right there by Jalen Harper.
Cooper Edwards.
I am extremely impressed with this Ridge Runner defense. I tell you, they are just, man, and that defensive line is so quick. Big and very, very quick.
They have 20 seniors on this ball club, so this is a big year for the Grove Ridge Runners. Big play here for the Blue Jays. 2nd down and 10. Calvert rolling to his right. Has a man open. Can they connect? Cannot. Intended receiver was Tyron Eaton. And now a big play here, 3rd down and 10. Guthrie needs the 40-yard line.
Just a smidge high on this pass.
It's a tough throw there for Calvert. As you see, you had the guy underneath, and the guy Ty was kind of sandwiched between the two.
Yeah.
You could put air underneath it because it's going to be picked off. You had to get it to him, so it was a tough play. Grove had it well defended. 3rd and 10. Who's the man now? Shelf has had big catches. Climbers had big catches. Calvert fumbles the snap. Picked up by Harper, and then he throws it, and it's intercepted up to 40. Well, that was interesting.
Wow.
Interception by the Ridge Runners.
Wow.
Hagen Hacker with the outstanding interception.
Very creative there by Jalen Harper.
On the 40-yard line.
To know that I had to throw it, but
very heads up.
Unfortunately,
he got hit right when he released it. Trying to get it to Jalen Shelf. Blue Jay defense going to have to do it again.
Cold hands.
Yep.
So obviously that one would have been incomplete. You play the field position games. Now Grove can be as aggressive as they want to with the ball at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, most definitely.
6:12 left in the ball game. Grove up by a point. Little toss to Crawford. There's a block, no flag. Crawford stays in bounds. He's in Guthrie territory.
Nice blocking on the left edge. 20-yard gain for Emmanuel Crawford.
Two Blue Jays kind of took each other out of the play.
Henry, that 20-yard gain.
See right here. Man, Crawford, so quick.
First down brought to you by Grove.
Down to the 38-yard line. Crawford, the ball carrier again between the tackles. He's hit hard. Boy, Guthrie's done such a good job on him. Herzl with the tackle. Nico Pena there as well, along with Varnell.
Crawford for a gain of
great job by Herzl there, senior linebacker.
3.
To the 36. It's a pickup of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Guthrie needs a stop here. Here on the next 3 plays, because time will become a factor here shortly. Second down and 7, they'll toss it to the short side of the field. Crawford, 20, 15, 10, stays on his feet and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Emmanuel Crawford. 26-19. Now if you're Grove, do you think about going for 2 to make it a 9-point game?
I mean, that's on the table.
Of course, if you kick the extra point, you're going to have to make Guthrie go for 2. But if you go for 2 here, it's a 2-possession ball game. But looks like the kicking team will stay on the field, trying to make it an 8-point game. Good snap, good hold. The kick is plenty long enough, and it's good. Grove increases their lead, 27-19. Emmanuel Crawford with another big-time run in his big-time career. Timeout from Richland Stadium. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and...
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baking.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's a return by Jalen Shelf on the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Jalen will take it out across the 40-yard line. Emmanuel Crawford with the John Vance Motor scoring summary. Touchdown and run to give the Ridge Runners an 8-point lead, 27-19. So real simple here, Phil. You got to go down and score. You got to convert on the 2-point conversion.
Yep. That's what we're looking at.
Guthrie does have 3 timeouts, so they can work with that offensively. If you turn it over, if you go 3 and out real fast, you can punt the ball, use your timeouts, but you want to get things going here offensively. Isaiah bounces to the outside and sheds off a couple of tacklers as he's driven out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 3 yards.
Clock working against you here for your Blue Jays.
With that, you still got plenty of time to work with. Just got to be confident in what you do.
Isaiah took his knee brace off.
Second down and 7. Toss to Isaiah, cuts it midfield, stiff arm, stays on his feet, 45-40. There's the Isaiah, 35, and tackle it in around the 32-yard line. And looks like Isaiah running with the mission that time as we see him getting back to the huddle.
That's what we've seen so much over the last 3 seasons. I look down there, I think Ronnie's right. I think Isaiah took that knee brace off.
Well, he ran like he did before without the knee brace. Of course, missed 2 or 3 games in the middle of the season. Of course, that brought on Jalen Harper. 1st and 10. Calvert, little draw play, big hole, 25. There's a flag thrown, 15, 10, 5. Calvert's in the end zone. Flag thrown by the White Hats.
We do have a flag on the play.
It's another holding penalty. It's going to be a big one against Guthrie.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Whale. Moves it back to the 42-yard line. Obviously you want the points, but man, I don't think I want Grove to have the football back offensively.
No.
First down at 20. Calvert again as he goes across the 35, down at the 34, close to the original line of scrimmage. So he gets basically the, well, eight yards, close to the original penalty back. Second down and 12. Obviously 4 down territory here.
Yeah.
Second down and 12 for the Blue Jays. Calvert to throw. Has a man open, but he cannot connect with Ty Eaton. Overthrew him by 5 yards. The play was there.
Yeah.
And now Guthrie has 2 plays to get 12 yards. Do you remember, if you don't get the first down, you do have 3 timeouts, but you're going to have to keep Crawford and the Ridge Runners from 10 yards or less.
Yeah.
Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Third down and 12. Guthrie needs every bit of the 22-yard line for a first down. Calvert. Open is Eaton. 30. Lowers the shoulders to the 26-yard line. He's going to be about 4 yards shy of the first down.
Here we go.
Yep. Obviously, the offense will stay on the field, trying to connect here.
Tackle made by Landon Davis and Gavin Stone.
Guthrie will hurry up line up offensively.
Down play.
4th down and close to 5 yards. 4th and a long 4. We'll call it officially 4th and 5. Calvert to roll. Has a man open. And Ty, unable to bring it in, might have let him too much. 3:14 left in the ball game.
Center for number 3, Tyron Eaton for Guthrie. The ball turns over on down to the Ridge Runners.
Let him just a little too much.
Yep.
So now
It was there.
Now, Elgin takes over offensively at the 27-yard line. Guthrie will look to use their timeouts to stop the clock, but you got to keep Crawford and the Grove Ridge Runners away from a first down. They can maybe get a first down on first down to give you a chance with your 3 timeouts, but Emmanuel Crawford and the Ridge Runners, 1, maybe 2 first down could get them the semifinals. Therefore, toss to Crawford. Guthrie does a great job. Give them a passing test on the first play. Guthrie will spin a timeout. No, will not spin a timeout here on first down. Pickup of 1, second down and 9. Guthrie going to use a timeout after second down. Maybe try to convince Grove to run for it on third down if need be. We'll see. 18 on the play clock. Grove will take a lot more time down. They snap it with 12 seconds on the play clock. Hand off to Crawford, and he's tackled. Now here's the timeout by Guthrie. That worked out just right for Guthrie. You saved a timeout on first down. Grove snapped the ball with 12 seconds on the play clock. They hold Crawford to a minimum pickup, and now you get the timeout to set up third down. There is a flag down, holding against. So keep the timeout on the board. They put more time on the scoreboard. The game clock operators had a pretty tough night.
Tough night.
They are putting 7 seconds back on the game clock. I'm telling you, this officiating crew, they see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm privileged to know their scoring rating is really, really, really good.
Right at 100.
It's pretty good. So Guthrie does spend a timeout. We're staying here. We don't want to miss anything. Don't want to take a chance to miss anything. We're good on our breaks, so we're going to keep it here for everyone.
You want to get a couple quick 5A scoring updates?
Absolutely.
Carl Albert now up 19-0. So McAllister, they're in. McAllister's up 52-34. McGinnis and Coweta tied 21-21. So what's just some phenomenal ball games in 5A action tonight.
As expected in 5A football, this is a year, usually there's 2 or 3 teams that has a fighting chance to win it. This year, you can make an argument probably for 7 of the 8 teams left that can win it. Second down and 20 following the penalty and timeout. So Guthrie has 2 timeouts left. Now we'll see if Trimble, the quarterback, will think about throwing here. He will hand it off to Crawford. Eli Maroney has Crawford for a huge loss back at the 12-yard line. Guthrie will spin another timeout, and the clock continues to run. Did Guthrie not call a timeout? That's 3 seconds that went off. Yeah, my goodness. I'm glad we have the great officiating crew because they're having a hard time on that clock. This is the 4th or 5th time additional time has gone off in the advantage of Grove, but these officials have done a great job of seeing that. I was thinking 2:21.
6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds went off the clock, and this is, I don't want to get into game clock operations, but this is the crucial time to be paying attention to that. Wow, what a loss, a tackle for a loss. So now it's third down. The ball's at the 12. They need to get to the 37. So this is third down and 25.
Wow.
And Guthrie does have 1 timeout left. So if they can get a stop here, now remember, Grove had a pretty big one earlier.
Yeah. They've converted some big third down longs tonight.
I think it's going. I think it's third down and 25. Trimble in the gun. Guthrie needs one more stop. Crawford thought about. Cuts back. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, Phil. Benford will not make the tackle, and he has a first down at the 43-yard line. And that is exactly what we talked about all game long. Emmanuel Crawford able to do stuff like that. Guthrie had it stopped. An athlete made a play. And now Grove looks like they'll be able to take the time off the clock.
Yeah, just a great play by a great player. I mean, it's what it is.
It's the second time this ball game. Grove was third down and 20 yards plus, and they pick up the first down. One of those led to a touchdown, a 42-yard touchdown pass, the first of the score of the night, and now this one looks to put Grove into the state semifinals.
Yeah.
Guthrie can stop the clock one more time. Crawford between the tackles, hit at the 45. And Guthrie will use the timeout here. Well, they do right now. And the game clock operator stops it on time. And so 40, 80.
They can get there.
Yeah.
That is a timeout, Guthrie, their third and final.
So Grove can go in victory formation here.
Great season for the Blue Jays. Not the outcome you want, but you had two great football teams, battled it out all night.
Del City 0.
A few big plays here and there.
Bishop McGinnis 28, Coweta 21.
Oh, McGinnis scores late.
And McAllister 52, Piedmont 42.
This senior group, we've talked about them. Great careers these kids have had. This is a heartbreaker. Had their chances.
Yep.
Had their chances.
Second down. Grove. Victory formation can be in a shotgun, as we've seen these days, and they will run the ball just to be sure. Why not with Crawford? So you're hoping for a strip and a fumble, but Crawford does not do it there. And so the next snap will be under a minute.
Fans, reminder at the end of the game, if you could
about 45 seconds, so Grove will have to take one more snap. They certainly can go in victory formation here on third down. It'd be close here, get a better idea here. 15:45, yeah, they'll have to take this snap here. Guthrie can get a quick stop, but Grove's going to melt this down all the way and take a timeout. 3 seconds on the play clock. 45 seconds left in this one, so Grove can probably run a play.
Yep.
Run a play to take that additional 5 seconds off on third down or on fourth down. So they just going to need to play that last 5 seconds so they don't take a snap on fourth down to secure their 12th victory of the season. A team that went 10-2 a year ago. It looks like they might be headed to the playoffs semifinal against Carl Albert Titans.
Six-A action. Jinx comes back and ties it up with 4 minutes left. 31-31 against Mustang.
Blue Jays, barring a miracle, looks like they're in 9-3. Lost to Carl Albert, semifinal team. Bishop McGinnis trying to get to the semifinals, and lost to Grove, a semifinal team.
Yeah, good year.
Third down and 6. Grove just needs a play that lasts more than 5 seconds here. Toss it to Crawford. That'll take 5 seconds. He's going to go backwards, but they just wanted to go under 40 seconds, and
they did.
Fourth down, they will not have to snap the football. And the Grove Ridge Runners are going to advance to the state semifinals as the Blue Jays lose it here tonight. 27-19. There were plenty of opportunities in this one, but Grove makes a few plays at the end to secure the deal as the final 16 seconds tick off.
Heck of a ball game. Great season for the Blue Jays. Nothing to hang your head about. Played a great game tonight. Grove Ridge Runners going to the semifinals.
First year in 5A football. At a site to be determined in the future.
27-19, your final score. Blue Jay season comes to an end on the road in Grove. Jays, Ridge Runners shaking hands. Final score 27-19. Take a timeout. We'll get set for the Terran Sugar Group postgame show after this. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Final score in Grove, Oklahoma. Ridge Runners 27, Guthrie 19. Blue Jays in their season 9-3 as they go one final prayer on the field. Grove improves to 12-0 on the season. Looks like they'll play the Carl Albert Titans next week.
Yep.
In one 5A semifinal game. Coming here in a few seconds, we'll hope to have an interview with Coach Kelly Beebe one final time here this season. Always the tough part of the season here as the Jays say goodbye one final time as a unit. Grove's a good football team, Phil.
Good football team. Listen, I came into this saying, yeah, man, they're a one-man team. No, they're not.
No.
They've got an outstanding defense, great quarterbacks, great wide receivers, very well coached, very disciplined ball club. Tell you what, looks like they're going to face Carl Albert next week. That could be a heck of a ball game.
Starting to see some of the condolences and good jobs. You know, there's Justin Berryhill, his final game.
Jalen, last game for him as well, and what a great career he's had. And, we've talked about just a great group of kids. Great group of kids.
Coach BB getting a hug by his daughter.
Yep.
We'll have him here in a few seconds when he's ready to have that conversation. Welcome you inside the Terran Sugar Group postgame show. TIGOK.com is the website. Coach Kelly Beebe coming over. He's going to postgame interview here, and these are always the tough ones.
We had our chances.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
there. This is two great ball teams and great year by the Blue Jays.
Getting Coach Beebe set to go here. We'll go downstairs with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as Grove wins it. Final score 27-19. Coach, always tough in these situations. You'll look back in this one, had some opportunities to make some stops, but just when you get to these tough games, everyone's good in 5A football this time of year.
Oh, absolutely. I just I told the boys, we had a great season, and they've been a lot of fun to coach and watch, and did a lot of exciting and really good things. Laid a really, these seniors have a really good foundation for the next set of kids to come up. But, fumble on the 16 and throw a pick and give them the ball on the 40 and miss 2 extra points. It's hard to win on the road. Against a quality ball club. It's a good ball club. They were physical on the offensive, defensive lines, and then, of course, 7 can really go. I thought we contained him pretty well for most of the night.
Yep.
And then the quarterback, I think he's a UCO commit. He throws a really good ball and can run. And, we just didn't play well enough to win and didn't coach well enough to win. The margin for error in games like this is extremely close. And so we're going to reflect on all the good things we had this season. And we're fixing to go in and really love our seniors up and give them an opportunity, give our young guys an opportunity to let them know how much they've meant to us this year.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you what, 9-win season, it's tough to go out this way, but 9-win season, you talked about this senior group, great group of leaders, just fine young men, I'll tell you. We were talking at halftime, Coach, this makes you proud to be a Blue Jay. You got these kind of kids out there playing every day, and they represent the community so well and their school so well. Just very, very proud of these kids.
Absolutely. I mean, even with the situation, being what it was, we were still a 1-point game, or 1-possession game with a 2-point conversion, and they battled till the very end, I'd like to have that touchdown they called back on Calvert. I think there was only 2 penalties called all night long, and that's a pretty decisive one right there. Anyway, it's what you get on the road sometimes, and can't blame officials. We made too many mistakes. But, again, the margin for error is really, really tight in these ball games, and came up just a little bit short.
Coach, we don't want to keep you. I know you want to get back to your seniors, but we always appreciate your time throughout the entire season, after every game and everything through the week. And you guys do a great job of being a reflection of our community in the good times and bad times. And it's one of the sad nights tonight, but awfully proud. 3 losses against 3 state semifinal teams all season long. Tuttle's trying to get there as well. Ponca City, a playoff team. It was a good schedule. It was a great season. Only one coach will have one happy post-game interview this year.
Yeah, that's the way it always is, But anyway, the community and the support we get from y'all and everybody else is just outstanding. These kids have an incredible high school experience here at Guthrie, and like I say, there's a whole lot more good than bad, to go around this year.
Coach, we appreciate your time tonight, and thanks for everything all season long.
Absolutely. Thank you, fellas.
Proud of you, Coach.
Guys, drive safe.
Will do. Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, one final time here in the Terry and Sugar Group postgame show. Take a time out. Come back with more here on the TIG postgame show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Terry Sugar Group postgame show. Grove wins at 27-19, moving on to the 5A state semifinals. See the Blue Jays still talking down on the field, eventually making their way to the locker room. Seniors being loved on.
That's tough.
Good group of seniors, too.
Oh, great group of kids. And I tell you, that just down there loving on each other. Willie Clymer, Landon, just all of them, man. Just a good group of kids. Not one kid down there that you just don't just pull for and root for. You know, there's Carson, had a great great career for the Blue Jays. Eli Maroney, the junior, coming over, loving on Willie Clymer there. You see, I tell you, these kids, you get close. You ever played sports, you know that's a hard feeling to be a senior. That's a tough, tough feeling to realize for most of these kids, they'll never put on a football uniform again.
Yeah, and I think they'll take one final picture here as a senior group on the football field. They'll have a football banquet to reflect back on and all that good stuff, but one final photo for those seniors, and boy, I've known a lot of those guys at a young age. Of course, my oldest, Kel, those are his classmates. And
a couple of those kids spent a few nights at your house.
Yep, they have. Braden Cheney, and now come in for the photo. You can see the heartbreak on there. But a good group of seniors right there. And Coach Beebe said led them to the playoffs, victories in their 3 years. Just unable to get past that second round game. And, again, Grove, a very, very good ball club. So seniors, one final photo on the game field. Take a timeout. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oaks aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
There it is on the Shot Point Baptist Church scoreboard. Grove wins it 27-19. Grove 12-0, headed to the state semifinals. They'll play Carl Albert. That'll be a neutral site. Guthrie falls to 9-3 to end their season. 3 losses. McGinnis, Carl Albert, and Grove. Looks like all 3 headed to the state semifinals. Scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. Grove, 42-yard touchdown pass. Remember, it was 3rd down and 22. Carson Trimble, the great quarterback, headed to UCO.
Yeah.
Went on a big run, broken down play. Couldn't find any receivers open, so he ran the ball. Then a play later connected on a 42-yard touchdown pass. 7-0 in the first quarter. That was the halftime score. And then both teams got going in the third quarter. Remember the flea flicker, 48-yard touchdown pass to Willie Clymer. Tied the ball game at 7-7. Grove on the ensuing drive, another touchdown to go up 14-7. Guthrie, Jalen Shelf on a great run, cut back a few times, made it 13-14. The extra point was blocked.
Yeah.
And then Grove went up by 6, 13-20 on a run, and then the extra point was no good, made it a 30-20 ball game. And then Crawford had a couple of big runs on 3rd down to really seal the deal here. Guthrie unable to go down the field, and Grove able to hold on, take the time off the clock to defeat the Blue Jays 27-19. Don't forget, Terra Insure Group, tigok.com is the website. 622 South Division. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oaks will take care of you. Go to tigok.com. Online quote right there. You can do all the work right there for all your insurance needs. You got many, many carriers to choose from, many options out there. That's what makes TIG one of the elite in the insurance business. Taking a timeout, this is the TIG postgame show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Welcome back one final time here on the broadcast here on GMP TV. Grove wins at 27-19. Time for us to call it a season here, and a lot of people to thank. A big thank you to all the Guthrie coaches and players for their time that we took from them in post-game and throughout the weeks and all that good stuff. So a big thank you to all of them. A huge thank you to all of our great viewers out there. You guys really made it a fun season. You guys were able to have conversations with us on the feed, and we're able to go back and forth, and that's what makes it really a fun broadcast, to be able to interact with you guys. And all your comments all season long. We don't take them for granted. We love reading them. If we don't get to them during the game because of our setup, we definitely read them after the game. And big thank you to all of our great fans who followed us throughout the entire year at home and on the road. A lot of people unable to make it to the broadcast or unable to make it to the games throughout the entire years, throughout the entire season. There's times you can make it, times you can't because life throws at you. But, man, we appreciate all the great fans out there.
Well, we do, and the coaches, as you said, the administration does a great job supporting us. I want to thank Athletic Director John Chappell, of course, tonight, Charlotte Chappell, the real MVP, bringing us the hot chocolate with whipped cream.
Yes.
Appreciate that very much. But I want to thank all of our sponsors. I mean, we talk about all the stuff we go through to go to the games and all the equipment we're able. None of that's possible without the great sponsors we've had. We've had some tremendous sponsors. Been with us for years, Chris, and we appreciate them very, very much. Allows us to let the grandmas and the grandpas and the cousins and the aunts and the uncles all over, can't believe I'm about to say this, Chris, the world
yeah.
tune in and watch, and we really appreciate our great sponsors.
Yeah, great sponsors, and when you see their commercials, remember them when you go in there. Tell them thank you.
That's right.
To allow Guthrie Athletics to be showcased as the way it is, and with them we're able to have replay, we're able to go frame by frame, we're able to have a wireless microphone, a wireless camera, we're able to do a bunch of good things because of those sponsors. And so don't take it for granted, but man, those sponsors come every single year that we ask them to, and I'm glad to return big favor of a good broadcast for them. So a big thank you to all of our great sponsors out there.
Yeah. Ronnie, any thoughts?
Well, I'm just glad to be back on the mic, but
you're a producer now.
I'm a producer now, but just want to say congratulations to the kids again, man. What a great season they had, especially these seniors. Blood, sweat, and tears all year long. They really enjoyed playing with each other since they were little kids. When you see them down there in the field and sideline throughout the season, you just saw how connected they were and how much they really do love each other. I know it's disappointing right now, but I guarantee you on the ride back home, after about 15 minutes being on the bus, they're going to realize what a great season they had, and they're going to have a great time on the ride back home all the way to Guthrie. Even though it's 3 hours, they're going to have a good time. And I know starting here, probably the next couple of days, they're going to be starting winter sports. And obviously, I talked to Coach Bennett all week long. He told me, he said, I'm not ready to work with you next week, Ronnie. So I said, keep going, Coach. We will take care of it. But I know a lot of the seniors will be ready to play baseball and wrestling and all that stuff. So, yeah, they'll enjoy this moment. They'll be back. And, again, like I said, just a great season for the seniors, and looking forward to the juniors and sophomores coming up next year as well and having a great season again next year.
Absolutely. Hey, Chris, real quick.
Yes.
Crescent wins 19-18.
All right. Congratulations to the Tigers.
And I hate to give you some bad news. Your favorite A team, Tonkawa, falls 35-14.
Well, the quarterback didn't do what
he moved back.
He moved back to Ponca.
Ringling barely held on. They won 28-22 against Walters.
Number one team.
Number one team, yeah.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this season. And sponsors or fans out there, we are preparing for winter sports, Guthrie basketball and Guthrie wrestling. So we're hoping to have the same type of equipment here, replays and all that good stuff. So if your business wants to be a part of Guthrie wrestling and Guthrie basketball, we look forward to having that conversation with you. So get in line. Spots go quick as they do. So we hope to bring you Guthrie High School athletics. Of course, our broadcast, our production team has some more football duties to do with the postseason. We're lucky enough to move on to the state semifinals and state championships to broadcast, to produce those state championships. So we got a few more football seasons left in us, but unfortunately it will not involve the Guthrie Bluejays, who end their season tonight 9-3 record. That'll do it. Time to say goodbye.
Yeah, get ready for that short drive.
Yes.
Back there, we got one more night, sis, of Uncle Chris buying us all dinner at the finest convenience store in whatever county we're in.
Plain,
we appreciate it.
You know what? Get peanut M&Ms if you want tonight.
All the way.
We'll go all the way out tonight.
So another chicken salad sandwich coming my way.
And a big thank you to our production team, Phil, our camera operators, Kel Evans, Lance Evans, and Mason Russell. All the 3 different camera angles we were able to have all season long, and different angles, and we're like, did they make the catch? Did he fumble it? Was his knee down?
Yep.
We had all those angles covered, and a big, big thank you to them because they have the tough job. They can't take a play off. They have to look at every single they have to stay focused every single play, and sometimes it's freezing cold, sometimes it's hot, sometimes they're by themselves. So I can't thank them enough. And Braden Marie, Russell, also a tough job. She has to pay attention every single play, every single down, every single yard.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Every single timeout, every out of bounds, all that good stuff. So we certainly appreciate her. She's headed to the basketball court. Now we get to break down her game.
That's right.
On the broadcast, so we'll definitely do that. Big thank you to my brother, Ronnie Phillips. Started the season down on the sideline, had to make the move up. There's his graphic. Yeah, he's in charge of production. But he had to make the move up here, and we appreciate him filling that in. That's always, if you can produce and talk, that's a great thing we have, and he's able to help us out big time.
Big time.
Filled in a big spot. Phil, we've done this 85,000 years. Good job as always, and you're starting to do more and more homework. You're becoming dangerous. You got a lot of homework in the next couple of weeks to do.
This is when I shine.
This is when you shine. So, absolutely. So, big thank you to everybody on the production crew. You guys make it all work. Appreciate every one of you guys. Final score for the final time here tonight in Grove, Oklahoma, inside Ridge Runner Stadium. Grove wins it over Guthrie 27-19. Grove improves to 12-0. They're headed to the state semifinals. They will take on the Carl Albert Titans at a neutral site. Blue Jay season comes to an end with a record of 9-3. All three of their losses coming to state semifinal teams. McGinnis, Carl Albert, and now Grove.
Yeah.
That'll do it for the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Have a great weekend. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Bluejay Football 2022 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, 8-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Interbank, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, Strive Wellness Lounge, and Merritt Roberts, Oklahoma Farm Bureau. You've been listening to Guthrie Blue Jay Football on the Guthrie Blue Jay Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!